Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
A regular season split or sweep is what's at stake today between two Region 2 rivals. Today's YourLiveEvent.com coverage features a Class B baseball bash between the Hatton Northwood Thunder and the Finley Sharon Hope Page Spartans at Frost Field in Hope, North Dakota. Hello and welcome, everyone. I'm Derek Zimmerman-Geyer. Thanks for joining me on today's journey in the second meeting between the Thunder and Spartans in 2021. It seems like forever ago when Hatton Northwood shut Finley Sharon Hope Page out with a 2-0 decision on April 22nd in Hatton. The Thunder are booming their way potentially towards their first winning record since 2017. But the resurged Spartans have senior day to play for in their final game here at Frost Field. Hatton Northwood, Finley Sharon Hope Page. We'll tell you all about these two teams and then some coming up on our Insurance pregame show. This is North Dakota High School baseball coverage on YourLiveEvent.com.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
Here's a message from Chad Albert, Steel Seed, working the Spartan territory. Every American farmer works hard. It's a given. At Golden Harvest Seed Company, they believe that seed performance should be a given too. They're rooted in genetics, agronomy, and a service to help you deliver a better performance in each of your fields. Your success is their success. So put Golden Harvest to work for you. Contact Chad Albert, Steel Seed, 701-866-2972.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including Delta Dental, United Concordia that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Principal Dental Insurance. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
If the Spartans seek retribution against the Thunder here on Senior Day, there is no margin for error. Welcome to the Ira Insurance pregame show here at Frost Field as Finley Sharon Hope Page welcomes Hatton Northwood to the Spartans' home turf for the second installment of this Region 2 rivalry. Your Ira Insurance pregame show, of course, brought to you by Ira Insurance. For all your insurance needs, visit IRINS.com. Once again, thanks for joining me today, Derek Zimmerman-Geyer. No margin for error for the Spartans in this second matchup against Hatton Northwood. The Thunder scored 2 runs in the April 22nd matchup between both squads. 4 errors committed by Finley Sharon Hope Page on just 2 hits. That's a Thunder recipe victory during that game, with both of those runs, of course, unearned. 17 rotations later today, they meet again, and let's see how they got here, starting off with Hatton Northwood. The Thunder currently 6-4 on the season, at 2-3 at home, 1-1 on the road. Not too many games played so far on the interstate, but 4-3 in Region 2. The Thunder are also 3-0, perfect on neutral site games. All those games played at the Enderlin Maple Valley Invite way back when in April. The last 5 for Hatton Northwood look like this. Lost to Thompson at 10-4 on April 29th. A day later, lost to Grafton 9-6. Bounced back against Larimore on May 4th, 12-2. and lost to Hillsborough Central Valley 11-3 2 days later on May 6th. Got the next one up on the Burros, however, the next day, May 7th, a 16-4 shellacking in favor of Hatton Northwood. And now here we are today for the Thunder against Finley Sharon Page. Their coach, Dennis Carpenter, in his 29th year overall for the Thunder, assistant and head coach in this program. They average 8 runs per game and give up 5. Only needed 2 to defeat Finley Sharon Page on April 22nd. That was the Thunder's season opener for this 2021 season. A lot of things have changed between both squads, but here they are again to see each other. The home team, Finley Sharon Page, 6-7 overall, just 1 game away from hitting 500. 4-2 here at Frostfield. 0-5 on the road, however, and a 2-4 mark in Region 2. 2-1 as well at neutral site games. The Spartans are coached by Larry Fontaine in his 3rd year as head coach. Their last 5 look like this. An 11-10 loss against Northern Cass here at Frostfield on April 30th. The next day, a walk-off wild pitch win on May 1st against Thompson 3-2. On May 4th, they lost to Hillsborough Central Valley 14-7, and then lost to Cheyenne New Rockford 5-0 on May 7th. Bounced back in these last couple of days with a 11-0 victory against Midway Minto. A perfect, almost perfect game by Ryan Tweet. He threw a no-hitter in 5 innings. The Spartans find themselves now with 1 win away from finding the 500 mark once more against Hatton Northwood, who has not finished above 500 since 2017. The Thunder, that is. The Spartans have not finished above 500 since 2013. They were at a 4-3 mark early in the season and lost 3 straight after winning 3 straight. Spartans taking the infield right now and ready to take on their Region 2 rival as our Erie Insurance pregame show churns on once again. All your insurance needs at erieins.com. We'll take a break and come back with our first segment of our Coach's Comments segments, our pregame interviews. When we come back, we'll talk to the head coach of the Thunder, Dennis Carpenter, here on yourliveevent.com.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow. We now have 9 locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, and Harvey. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Goose River Heating and Cooling Hillsborough, serving the Hillsborough and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsborough, serving the Hillsborough area and surrounding communities.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at the Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about the Hope Page Public Schools and stay up to date with school and athletic calendars, teacher pages, and news by visiting hope-page.k12.nd.us. We are Spartans. We are learners, leaders, achievers, and believers. We will change the world. Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
For over 100 years, Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator, a full-service cooperative, has been growing and adapting with the ever-changing agriculture industry. These strong roots in eastern North Dakota include a dedicated staff of 42 full-time employees. Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator offers a variety of services, including agronomy, sales and service, custom application, grain drying and handling, bulk fuel and oil, tire repair, and light mechanic work. Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator is a buyer of corn, soybeans, wheat, and sunflowers. Learn more by visiting finleyfarmerselevator.com.
Welcome back to our Insurance pregame show, now joined by the head coach of the Hatton Northwood Thunder, Coach Dennis Carpenter. Coach, it's a great day out for a ball game here at Frost Field. What are you feeling so far?
You know, it is. It's a sun shining, light breeze, and something different than we've played in all year. I mean, we've had to battle a lot of wind in our games, so it makes it feel a little bit more difficult. Hopefully today, the nice weather will take care of things on the field.
Not too much of a gust. Maybe for a pitcher you might like that. Maybe for a hitter you might like the opposite way. But the only other change besides that between the last time you played Finley Cherno Page is just the date. Back on April 22nd, 2-0 decision. What's different besides the weather between these two squads?
You know, you take a look. I think both teams are improving. You've got more games in, obviously. So you're starting to get more at bats. I think the offenses are probably ticking up a little bit. Both teams, I think, kind of find an identity as the season goes on.
You guys got 5 hitters above 300, Rigg and Carpenter in 400 range. What are they doing so well on the offensive side at the plate to propel those type of numbers?
You know, just looking for a pitch and squaring it up right away. I mean, it's one, if they see something early, they want to jump on it early, and I think that's one of the biggest things for us is sometimes we can take too many pitches and get ourselves in a hole, and then all of a sudden you're messing with breaking balls, and, you know, sometimes kids have struggle with that.
Who are some key hitters, some key players overall from the Spartans that you got your eye on? I know Landon Koenig is starting on the mound today.
You know, you take a look, you got Koenig, you got Mitchell, you got Surface. They've got players all the way through this thing. I mean, they've got kids who can throw. They got 4 really, really good pitchers who can bring some velocity. They got kids who are going to hit the ball. So, yeah, they're good.
What about Colton Contract for you guys? He's on the mound today, senior getting back at it. What do you expect from him on the hill?
You know, Colt threw really well last Thursday. We just struggled defensively behind him. He mixes speeds really well, mixes in his changeup well along with his curve. He's going to throw strikes. We need to make plays.
Coach, you guys started the season 4-0. Just to talk about the past a little bit, you lost your next 3 and kind of been off and on ever since, but you're currently sitting at 6-4. What has this team's identity been this 2021 season?
Our identity has been trying to get our young guys up to speed and just some of that maturity things go along with it. When you're looking at 3 seniors and a junior, and then starting lineup, and then you have 2 freshmen and 3 sophomores. There's a little bit of a youth movement going on, and some of these kids, without having a high school season last year, they missed those at bats, and now they're just kind of catching up right now. So we've been a little inconsistent that way, but with games played, we're getting better.
And with 5 lowerclassmen usually starting to your 4 upperclassmen, what kind of contrasts and differences, and also some maybe similarities you've seen between the younger and older kids?
Our 3 seniors with Colton and Fabian and Grant have done a phenomenal job with leadership, and you can throw Austin into that too as far as a junior. They've been showing some patience with these kids, helping them along, talking to them. Just that positive thing I think has really rubbed off.
Coach, any keys, any final thoughts for this game?
My final thought is it's a beautiful day to be playing baseball, and we're gonna have to come out and make plays and put the ball in play, and Koenig's gonna be difficult.
Sounds right to me, Coach. Enjoy it. Good luck, and we'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking the time. Again, thank you, Coach Dennis Carpenter, for taking the time on our Insurance pregame show. And segment number 1 of our pregame coaches' comments, Carpenter's squad 2-3 in their last 5 games, 6-4 in the last 10. They've only played 10. And now they're at number 11. Lucky number 11, if you ask me. We'll see if that's the case for the Thunder. As the Thunder take the field for their pregame warm-ups, we'll take a break and come back with our pregame coaches' comments number 2 with Coach Larry Fontaine of the Spartans after this on YourLabEvent.com.
You're never too too young to start saving for your future, Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program for kids. It's a young savers club with various incentives, including newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to find out more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
The aisles at Mix Grocery and Hope are filled with products you know and love. That's why Mix Grocery is your one-stop shop for all of your shopping needs. Mix has a deli, bakery, produce, and fresh meat. Whether you're looking for quick and easy meals or trying a new recipe, you'll find what you need at a great value. Open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mix Grocery in Hope, North Dakota. 701-945-2691.
The vision of the Finley Sharon Public School is to educate today's learners for tomorrow's world. The mission of the students and staff is to have the power, pride, opportunity, wisdom, effort, and relationships to be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. Through this effort, students at the Finley Sharon Public School will become well-rounded, confident, and responsible individuals who aspire to achieve their full potential. To learn more, visit finleysharonschool.com. And go Spartans!
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Spartans as they compete both on and off the field. You've put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish your goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience that you can trust to get the job done with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, contact Triple E Incorporated 701-668-2258 or stop by the office in Page. Make your next project a winner with the team from Triple E Incorporated of Page, cheering on the Finley Sharon Hope Page Spartans.
You asked, how will Enbridge's Line 3 replacement help keep the environment safe? Well, nothing is more important to us than the safety of the environment and the people of Minnesota. That's why we're replacing an aging pipeline with much safer, state-of-the-art infrastructure along a route that avoids impacts to people and the environment. Safety and environmental protection are Enbridge's core values and the very foundation of our business. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3US.
Welcome back to our Insurance pregame show. Now joined by the head coach of Finley Sharon Hope Page, Coach Larry Fontaine. Coach, what do you say? It's a beautiful day for baseball.
Yeah, it's a great day. Nice and sunny, a little bit of wind, but yeah, it's much rather be here than anywhere else.
Now that we got the small talk out of the way with the weather, I had to ask about yesterday. And before we get into this game against Hatton Northwood, what do you guys say about Ryan Tweed's no-hitter yesterday? It was only 5 innings, but still on 70 pitches. What do you say about your senior?
Yeah, he stepped up and pitched really well. Was one pitch away from a perfect game. He was in command. He threw a lot of strikes. The thing I liked most of all was his first pitch strike. The best pitch in baseball is the first pitch strike, and he led off with that a lot yesterday, and that set the tone for the game.
11-0 victory over Midway Minto. Stops a small 2-game skid. What kind of momentum did that game create for your squad?
We're just taking it game by game, day by day. We feel we're a pretty good baseball team, but we go as long as our defense is. If we catch the ball, we're okay. If we commit errors and boot the ball, then it's a different story.
Your squad currently at 4-2 this home season. Last home game of the season. Quote-unquote senior day, even though there's no festivities or anything like that. But what do you want to say about your senior squad this 2021 season?
Well, these kids, they're great kids. I've known Owen since he was, 2 years old. A great kid. I love him to death. Fantastic young man. He is going to do great things in life, and I'm very proud to coach him in football and baseball. Will is a fantastic kid. I love him too. He had him in baseball this year. He didn't play 2 years ago. I've known him since, we're a small little community, so I've known him forever. And had him in football the last couple of years. He's just a great kid to be around. Ryan Tweet's great kid. He's a Finley kid, but he comes here. He's been coming here forever. He works hard. He plays hard. He wants to go and play college baseball somewhere. And yesterday, I think he might turn some heads, with his pitching performance.
Sounds like a great kid and obviously a great pitcher. Let's turn the tracks here to the last time you guys locked up with Hatton Northwood way back when on April 22nd. 2-0 decision in favor of the Thunder. What's different from the start of the season?
Well, we're kind of Jekyll and Hyde played really good against Thompson in community errors. Yesterday we set a goal, don't commit any errors. Yesterday was our first game, we didn't commit any errors. We played, they're a good team. They're going to give us a great game today, but we gave them 2 earned runs. I'm sure they're a lot better than they were at the first game of the year, and we're a lot better, but it should have been a 0-0 game after 7. We just got to catch the ball. Hopefully we can improve our defense and make some strides there. Hitting will come.
Any final keys and final thoughts before this game starts, Coach?
Nope. Pitch ball, catch the ball, throw the ball.
Simple as that. Coach, thanks for your time.
Roger.
Good luck.
Thank you, Roger.
Roger that, Coach Fontaine. Thanks for your time. The third-year head coach of the Spartans of Finley, Sharon Hope Page. His team, 5-5 in their last 10 and 2-3 in their last 5. Some good victories in that span. I'm looking specifically at the one against Thompson, a 3-2 mark for the Spartans. Thompson, in the last couple of seasons, they runner-ups in the last couple of years in the Class B state tournament. Matami is a good squad, a good notch for the Spartans to take care of, and one of their only possibly meetings before the Region 2 tournament rolls underway here in a very short amount of time. Once again, thanks to Coach Larry Fontaine for taking the time on our Irie Insurance pregame show and our pregame coach's comments. He talks about perfect baseball almost by Ryan Tweet yesterday against Midway Minto in the Spartans' 11-0 victory. Almost a perfect day overall for Finley Sharon Hope Page. If Tweet could have pulled off the perfect game, not knocking off Tweet, the kid pitched a no-hitter of his Spartans, 11 runs on 10 hits, and no errors, like you heard Coach Fontaine say. The first time all season that's happened for the Spartans. Midway Minto, no runs, no hits, 4 errors. As close to perfect as you can get. Let's see if the Spartans can run it back here on this terrific Tuesday against their Region 2 rival, the Hatton Northwood Thunder. Take a break and come back with some keys to the game and starting lineups and eventually first pitch on our Irie Insurance pregame show and YourLiveEvent.com.
When you're looking for a new vehicle, visit with the sales team at Finley Motors, your Chevrolet and Buick dealer. Their sales team will ensure a seamless experience throughout every step of the vehicle buying process and will help you to secure the best financing for your budget. The service and repair department at Finley Motors is equipped to deal with any type of service, auto repair, or reoccurring maintenance. Call 701-524-1200 to schedule service. Visit the showroom in Finley or Mayville and search the new and pre-owned inventory online at finleymotors.com.
Welcome 2021. We are all happy you are here. Time for a fresh start. Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance. The start of each year brings excitement and opportunity for those of us in agriculture. At Irie Insurance, we feel the excitement as well, and we want to make sure 2021 gets off to a great start as you plan for the planting season. We would love to sit down with each of you for annual policy review and make sure your farm's equity is protected. To find an Irie Insurance agent near you, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Recent trades now arriving at Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. 2014 John Deere 8345 RT has 4,600 hours. 18-inch tracks, local trade, priced at $190,000. Easy Trail grain cart, 860 bushel. Roll tarp, scale, priced at $18,000. 3 new versatile Furies are also now available. 22-inch notched blades, cage roller, one has rubber rollers. Talk with Chuck O'Neill for pricing and discounts. All are field ready. Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. Thanks you for your business. Precision planting of the 2021 crop has started. Everyone at RDK Enterprises wants you to know these items. Call RDK Enterprises for your planter needs. RDK Enterprises has maintenance parts in stock. Call for precision planter support, 701-636-2119. Please have a safe spring. Thank you for choosing RDK Enterprises for your precision planter needs. RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton. PlanterDoc.com. It pays to plant with precision.
TDS Fertilizer and Fertile, 218-945-6021. They're your one-stop shop for all of your agronomic needs. TDS Fertilizer sells 3 different types of corn and soybean brands, both regional and national, also selling dry and liquid fertilizer, all varieties of West-bred wheat, and they also sell chemical. TDS Fertilizer has always been committed to creating new opportunities and higher levels of service for their customers, and they are truly focused on growing with you and your agribusiness.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Back at it in Frost Field. Let's get to our starting lineups as our insurance pregame show turns along. Derek Zimmerman got along with you. Let's get to the starting lineup. First off, with Finley, Sharon Page taking the diamond first on defense as Hatton Northwood finishes up their pregame warm-ups. On the hill for the Spartans, sophomore Landon Koenig, number 9. He'll bat in the 3-hole as well. Now getting to the batting lineup, we have Owen Zerfus, as always, leading off for the Spartans. He's at shortstop today. It's either at shortstop or on the hill for the senior. Liam Satcham is out in center field, number 6. Landon Koenig, like I said, on the hill, and number 3 hitter today. Braden Mitchell, the freshman, the cleanup hitter for the Spartans, showing some good power and good contact ability. He bats in the 4-hole and plays catcher as well. In the 5-hole is Blake Jacobson. He's at second base. Ryan Tweet is in the 6-hole. He's at first. Grant Irie will bat 7th. He's in left field. Bryce Juliuson at 8th. He's in right. And Hayden Hushka rounding it out at third base and batting at the bottom of the lineup. For the Spartans, once again, it goes Zerfus, Satcham, Koenig, Mitchell, Jacobson, Tweet, Irie, Juliuson, Hushka, Koenig on the mound. For Hatton Northwood, the Thunder look like this. Colton Conshock on the mound. The senior gets the nod from Coach Dennis Carpenter. Grant Mondal leads things off for the Thunder. Also plays out in right field. Derek Carpenter is at shortstop, the freshman. Colton Conshock pitching and also hitting in the 3-hole. Austin Rigg is at third base and in cleanup position. Fabian Carrillo is at second base. Michael Steinbrink is out in left field, batting 6th. Teddy Petrick is out in center field in the 7th spot. Carson Bodine is in the 8th spot behind the plate at catcher. And Hunter Tweet rounds things out for the Thunder at first base and batting 9th. For the Thunder, it goes once again Mundell, Carpenter, Conshock, Rigg, Carrillo, Steinbrink, Petrick, Bodine, and Tweet. We are less than 4 minutes away from first pitch here at Frost Field in Hope, North Dakota. Let's get some keys to the game between the Spartans and the Thunder. Honestly, it's as simple as committing no errors or limiting the errors for the Spartans. And both squads have the potential to put up a plethora of runs and get things going here. The Spartans average 7 runs per game and give up 7 as well. The Thunder average 8 and give up 5. However, last time, like I said, between these two teams, the Spartans committed 4 errors, only found 2 hits. Didn't give up any earned runs, but only 2 unearned runs is all that Hatton Northwood needed to knock off Finley Sharon Hope Page. The Thunder are recently fresh off of a 16-4 victory over Hillsboro Central Valley, so they have all the talent in the world potentially to do that again against the Spartans. Looks like both teams look to line up with our Irie Insurance pregame show coming to a close once again, thanks to our sponsors and all sponsors in today's game, especially our pregame sponsor, Irie Insurance. For all your insurance needs, visit Irie Insurance online at irieins.com. When we come back, we'll run through the starting lineup once again when the teams take the field, and we'll have first pitch for you coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com. Spartans and the Thunder.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
Here's a message from Chad Elbert, Steel Seed, working the Spartan territory. Every American farmer works hard. It's a given. At Golden Harvest Seed Company, they believe that seed performance should be a given too. They're rooted in genetics, agronomy, and a service to help you deliver a better performance in each of your fields. Your success is their success. So put Golden Harvest to work for you. Contact Chad Elbert, Steel Seed, 701-866-2972.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including Delta Dental, United Concordia that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Principal Dental Insurance. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
It's a great day to have a day, and especially for some midweek baseball. Finley Sharon Page welcomes Hatton Northwood. The Spartans take the field ready to go here in the top of the first. Landon Koenig on the mound for the Spartans today. The young sophomore has been one of the young guns propelling this Spartan squad not only in the batter's box but also on the mound. Koenig, so far this season on the hill, a 4.27 ERA, not too shabby, 26 strikeouts to 7 walks, has pitched 18 innings. Coach Jeff Juliuson and Larry Fontaine, both the assistant and head coach respectively, told me that the plan seems to be Koenig and Owen Zerfis to get the nod on the hill today, so was not told how much of Landon Koenig we would see. But nonetheless, the sophomore gets the start here against Hatton Northwood, a squad that only needed 2 runs to defeat Finley Sharon Page on April 22nd. Once again, only 2 hits committed by Finley Sharon Page. Things have changed for the Spartans, I would say, and if you're a Finley Sharon Page fan, especially a parent, you would too. Let's go for the lineups one more time. Let's go to Finley Sharon Page. Actually, let's start with Finley Sharon Page, since we'll see them later in the bottom of the first. Koenig on the mound, Zerfis out at shortstop, Satcham in center field, Koenig on the mound again, Mitchell at catcher, Jacobson in second base, Tweet at first base, Irie in left, Juliuson in right, Hushka at third. They also bat in that order as well. Hatton Northwood, it looks like this. Grant Mondal will lead things off, number 10, a senior. He's also out in right field. Derek Carpenter at shortstop, a freshman, number 1. Colton Konchak, the pitcher, a senior, number 2, are the first 3 batters up for the Thunder here in game number 2 of the season between the Spartans and the Thunder. It should be the last time these two teams see each other in this regular season before Region 2 tournament play begins. The playoffs looming on us all here in North Dakota, and this game looms on us and is ready to fall right now. First pitch, right to come right at you on YourLiveEvent.com. We started off with Landon Koenig versus Grant Mondal. The first pitch coming your way officially right now, and it's up high for ball one. Mondal, the leadoff hitter, a senior. The Thunder open up the season against Finley Chernow Page. That was their season opener on April 22nd. Ball two, up high once again for Koenig. Can't find the zone so far in his first two offerings. Now the sophomore delivers again, finds the zone right there, right at the chest. 2-1. 5 hitters for the Thunder, hitting above 300 this season. Mondal, one of them. He takes ball 3 up high. Hitters count in favor of Mondal against Koenig. He's in danger of walking the leadoff hitter. The 3-1 pitch from Koenig on its way to Mondal. Swung on and missed. Now we're at full. Grant Mondal bats .364. He also leads the team with 12 walks. The payoff pitch from Koenig. Just missed up high, and Mondal makes it lucky number 13. He takes a trip to first base in his first plate appearance to start off the game. Koenig walks the first batter. This brings on number 1, Derek Carpenter. Carpenter batting .405 this season, leads the team with 11 RBI. Koenig goes over to Mondal, checks him at first, not in time. Carpenter officially ready for Koenig to pitch to him. The Thunder started the season 4-0, lost 3 afterward. Find themselves at 6-4 now. Koenig checks Mondal once again, a modest lead at first, guarded by Ryan Sweet. Koenig looks like he'll deliver, and he does. This one's fouled off by Carpenter. Officially now, finally, for the first pitch and strike 1. Like I said, 5 hitters above 300 this season for the Thunder, 2 above 400. Rigg and Carpenter, the freshmen, absolutely raking this season. Koenig checks Mondal once again, and for the 3rd time, Mondal safely at first base. Righty-righty matchup, Koenig with the 0-1 to Carpenter. This one is absolutely belted left center field gap at the fence. Satcham doesn't have a beat on it. It rolls to the wall. Rounding third is Mondal. He'll come in standing up. The throw, not in time. It's 1-0. Mondal off the RBI double from the freshman Derek Carpenter. The Thunder up 1-0. Mondal goes around the bases. And Carpenter's first at-bat, first hit, has an RBI double. And it's 1-0. Hatton Northwood on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed at Chad Ober scoreboard. 701-866-2972. Please give Chad your business. The Thunder are in business now with the 3-hole hitter, Colton Conshock. Against Koenig with a man at second. This one barely snagged by Braden Mitchell for ball 1 outside. Right on cue, Derek Carpenter hitting above 400 this season. Blasts it to left center field and puts his team up 1-0. Second one by Koenig, almost the same spot, and it's 2-0 against Conshock. Conshock batting .367 this season. Has a man in scoring position. 2-0 from Koenig. Outside once again. 3 straight balls from Landon Koenig. And in danger of walking his second batter of the inning. He's given up 1 hit so far and 1 run. The 3-0 from Koenig to Conshock. Outside, take your base, ball 4. 2 walks in this inning now. The first 3 official batters for Hatton Northwood, only 1 at bat for the Thunder. This brings on the 4-hitter, Austin Rigg. Big third baseman, putting up some big numbers. Batting .452 and also with 11 RBI to his name. This one down in the dirt and in for ball 1. Derek Carpenter at second, Colton Konchak at first. No courtesy runner for him. He's got the athleticism to get jiggy with it on the base path. That one outside once again, 2-0. Seems like Koenig keeps going to that outside lower zone. Just can't find the outside part of the plate. He falls behind yet another hitter with Austin Rigg. But 2-0 to Rigg now. Outside 3-0. Back-to-back 3-0 counts with a batter, Landon Koenig, in danger of his 3rd walk. So far this season, Koenig has walked, coming into this game, at 7. Now he's got 9. This one swung on and missed. Finds the first strike for 3-1. Fabian Carrillo is on deck for the Thunder. Koenig doesn't want to load the bases here early on. This one out to right field. Going to get down for a base hit. Carpenter on his high horse. He heads for home plate. And Konchak at third. Run is across. RBI single for Austin Rigg. It's 2-0. Situational hitting indeed. RBI belongs to Austin Rigg. He's 1 for 1. Carpenter came across to score. It's 2-0. And 2 RBI driven in so far in this ball game. This brings on Fabian Carrillo, the 5-hole hitter. Runners at first and third. Rigg at first. Konchak holds up at third, 90 feet away. Koenig checked Rigg. Now ready to deal to Carrillo for the first pitch. Swung on for strike 1. In this season so far, Carrillo batting .241, has 8 RBI. His 9th just 90 feet away. The 0-1 from Koenig. Bunt going down? No, he pulls it back. Ump calls him anyway. 0-2 on Carrillo. The first time in a while that Koenig has gotten ahead in the count. 2 earned runs already for Landon Koenig. 2 hits. The 0-2 to Carrillo. Swung on and missed. First strikeout of the day for Landon Koenig. And there's a 1 down. First K of the day for Koenig. It brings on Michael Steinbrink. Steinbrink, number 33, batting .414 this season. Leads the team with 3 hit by pitches. That one finds a zone, and the throw from Mitchell goes to third. Hushka has to drop to a knee, both knees, to corral it. Taking second base is Austin Rigg, and there's 2 men on in scoring position. That pitch is actually ball 1 against Steinbrink. Now Koenig delivers. That one finds the outside corner. It's 1-1. That's the zone Koenig's been working this entire inning. Hasn't gotten the call. I believe that might have been the first time. And they finally corrected it. It is 0-2. I believe that was, yes. The scoreboard acting up out there. That one just got away. No, it is a strikeout. And coming home to score is Konchak. He does not slide. He scores. It's 3-0 off of the strikeout from Steinbrink. Drop pitch. Drop strikeout from Mitchell. It's 3-0 Hatton Northwood. It goes down as an error. So Konchak scores the 3rd run of this game. Koenig has 2 strikeouts, but has given up 3 runs. 2 of them earned. Going to second base is Steinbrink. Defensive end of difference. At third base is Austin Rigg. That was back-to-back Ks for Koenig, but still just one out here in the top of the first. Now with Teddy Petrick. The 0-1 gets him swinging, now quickly 0-2. Koenig had Steinbrink down 0-2 as well. Teddy Petrick, number 3 this season. That's 276. He's down in the count, but 2 men on, 2 steaks on the grill. The 0-2 from Koenig. Up high, 1-2. Again, this Thunder squad, great hitting. 5 above 300 and 2 above 400. They're showing it off here in the top of the first. Koenig now the 1-2. He takes his time. Now finally delivers to Petrick. This one gets him at the knee. Strike 3 called. 3 strikeouts in a row for Landon Koenig. And finally, 2 outs. I know that doesn't add up, but that's where we're at. Petrick goes down looking. Officially, Landon Koenig has struck out the side. It brings on the 8-hole hitter, Carson Bodine, on the left side. Still 2 men on in scoring position. This one drops strike from Mitchell in for 0-1. Carson Bodine this season, batting 120. Exactly the kind of batter Landon Koenig wants to face. Already down 3-0. And 2 men on in scoring position. Swung on and missed. 0-2 once again. Koenig in control. It's 3-0 off of it. 2 hits and 2 walks. And a drop strikeout for the Thunder of Hatton Northwood. The 0-2 from Koenig. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Bodine just gets a piece of it. Second time these 2 teams have faced off this season. 0-2 from Koenig, and fouled off once again. We'll do it again. But Thunder always scored 2 unearned runs and runs altogether in the April 22nd matchup. They already have 3, 2 of them earned. Doing what they can. The 0-2 now from Koenig to Bodine. 2 outs, 2 men on. Fouled off, and we'll do it again. Once again. At third base is Austin Rigg and Michael Steinbrink at second base. Koenig looking to slam the door shut with his 4th strikeout of the inning. 0-2, 2 outs, Koenig. That one a little nasty, gets away, and coming in the score is Brigg off the pass ball. It's 4-0, Hatton Northwood. Koenig tried a little bit of a curveball, got cheesy, and it misses the mark. Rigg comes around the score, 4th score of the game. At third base now is Steinbrink. Now the 1-2 against Bodine from Koenig. Up high, 2-2. Steinbrink, 6 RBI, or excuse me, Bodine with 6 RBI this season, but a 4th strikeout for Landon Koenig. He strikes out 4, but he gives up 4 going into the bottom of the first. Hatton Northwood off of 2 hits, 2 walks, and 1 error, score 4 runs, and lead the Spartans heading to the bottom half of the frame on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed Chad Hubbard scoreboard. 4-0 Hatton Northwood over Finley. Sharon Hope Page.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow. We now have 9 locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, and Harvey. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Goose River Heating and Cooling Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
Bottom first inning. Finley, Sharon, Page, Hatton, Northwood. The Spartans send out Owen Zerfus, Liam Satcham, Landon Koenig, their first three batters of this half of the frame. They'll take on Colton Conshock. Like I said earlier in our Iron Insurance pregame show, Colton with a 5.65 ERA so far this season has given up 7 earned runs, 14 runs altogether, both season highs for the Thunder. Exactly what the Spartans would like to see and love to hear. Already down 4-0 after a unorthodox top of the first. Landon Koenig struck out 4 batters. Usually you think after 4 strikeouts, after 3, the inning's over, but drop strikeout results in the fourth run scored by Hatton Northwood. And here we are, Owen Zerfus with some sweet chin music for ball 1. Zerfus, a prolific hitter this season as always, just below 300 at 295. He's been in the 300 range for most of the season. He squirts it just past the second baseman and in for a leadoff single on the second pitch of the at-bat. Carlillo couldn't get his leather on that one. Zerfus at first base now to lead things off. It brings on Liam Satcham. Things getting busy early for the Spartans. Koenig on deck. Liam batting .314 this season. Takes strike 1 called. It's the final home game of the season for Finley, Sharon, Hope, Page. Not officially senior day, no festivities, but nonetheless the final one of 2021. This one's fouled off quickly 0-2. The Spartans ended a 2-game skid yesterday thanks to Ryan Tweet's no-hitter in 5 innings, 11-0 victory over Midway Minto. 0-2, curveball just missed against Satcham, and it's 1-2. Nice pitch there from Conshock. Just couldn't get it right in the middle part of the zone as he checks in on Zerfus at first with a modest lead. 1-2. Satcham belts it out to shortstop. Gets past the diving glove of Carpenter. Back-to-back singles for Finley, Sharon, Hope, Page with Landon Koenig up to the plate. And the ball gets past the infield, advancing to second and third. Owen Zerfus and Liam Satcham. Lackadaisical awareness by Hatton Northwood, an error on the play, and it brings out Landon Koenig with 2 steaks on the grill to cut into this lead. Two hits already in this inning for the Spartans, thanks to Zerfus and Satcham. Now Koenig, his first pitch is fouled off from Conshock. Landon, the outstanding hitter this season for the Spartans, leads a team of 8 doubles, 2 triples, 2 home runs, 22 RBIs, and 18 runs scored. He's down 0-1 to Conshock and takes a curveball that never broke high to even it out. Spartans have just 2 singles already in scoring position. Can cut into the 4-0 deficit. That one misses high, 2-1. Spartans are scoring nearly double their average from their runs per game last season. 7 this season, only 4 in 2019. 2-1, fouled off. 2-2 will do it again. Of course, there was no 2020 season in the high school leagues thanks to COVID-19, which we shall spit on and never speak of again. Conshock, the 2-2 to Koenig. 2 men on in scoring position. Curveball just misses outside. Conshock hits the mitt. Wanted that call. It runs full 3-2. Payoff pitch from Konchak to Koenig. Swung on and missed. Koenig goes down on strikes for the first out. Konchak, his first strikeout of the game, after giving up back-to-back singles, brings on Braden Mitchell, the freshman cleanup hitter. Can clean up the scoreboard, down 4-0, 2 men on in scoring position. Konchak to Mitchell. This one's hit right back to Konchak off his glove, and no one at short. Carpenter not there. Zerfus there at home plate for the first run of the ball game. We'll call that E1 on Colton Konchak. A chopper right back to him. Mitchell officially not credited with the RBI. Nonetheless, Zerfus comes home to score. A nice hit ball that could have been picked up by Derek Carpenter at short, but he broke to the middle of the field of a diamond due to the trajectory of the ball. Konchak just got in the way of his glove. And heads up play by him to at least get in front of it. Almost snagged it. Nonetheless, Braden Mitchell's at first base. Liam Satcham at second. Zerfer just scored. It brings on Blake Jacobson. I believe that was a first pitch swing by Mitchell. Nonetheless, it gets in a run, albeit an E1. Jacobson now at the plate. His first pitch. Here's a throw from catcher, and out at first base is the courtesy runner for out number 2. An absolute rifle of a throw from Carson Bodine. Guns down the runner. Cody Reamer, the courtesy runner for Finley Shino Page, and now there's just one man on the base paths, and that's Liam Satcham at third. And the first delivery finally to Jacobson. Slow curveball, swung on and missed. Blake was out in front of that one for 1-1. That was high. Another curveball, and Jacobson waited to the last possible second to swing on it. He fouls it off for 1-2. Ryan Tweet on deck for the Spartans if Jacobson reaches. Satcham at third base, down 4-1. Here Jacobson at the plate, takes up high to even it up. Blake comes into this game batting an even 200. He leads the team with 7 hit by pitches. Plenty of bruises. The 2-2 from Konchak, another breaking ball that didn't break. 3-2, run it full. Colton Konchak has not walked anybody so far. He has 1 strikeout, has given up 2 hits. The 3-2 to Jacobson, rung him up right at the waistline. Second K of the day for Konchak. He only gives up 1 unearned run off of 2 hits, 1 error. The Spartans trail Hatton Northwood, the Thunder up 4-1, heading down to the top of the second on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed Chad Elbert scoreboard.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at the Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about the Hope Page Public Schools and stay up to date with school and athletic calendars, teacher pages, and news by visiting hope-page.k12.nd.us. We are Spartans. We are learners, leaders, achievers, and believers. We will change the world. Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Top of the second now. The Thunder's frame of the inning. It brings on Hunter Tweet, the 9-hole hitter against Landon Koenig, his first official plate appearance after the Thunder sent 8 players to the plate in the first inning. In there for strike one to begin things. 4-1 Hatton Northwood over Finley. Sharon Page on your steel seat at Chad Albert scoreboard. That misses for 1-1 now on tweet. Funny enough, there's 2 tweets. Not any relation on the diamond today. Both playing first base. Swing on and miss for strike 2. Ryan Tweet's at first base for Finley Sharon Page. And Hunter Tweet also at first base for Hatton Northwood. Koenig with 4 strikeouts today, looking for punch out number 5 against Tweet. That one misses high, 2-2. Hunter Tweet, a sophomore, number 12, comes into this game batting just 63. At 2-2 from Koenig, looking to finish him off. He did. Swung on and missed. He does just that. For his 5th strikeout of the day, Landon Koenig mowing down the Thunder, getting things in gear. Landon Koenig has now struck out 5 batters in a row. How about that? It brings on back to the top of the order for Hatton Northwood, Grant Mundall, who takes ball 1. The Thunder, 4-3 in Region 2 play this season. Last season they went 5-7. The 1-0 count misses just a little bit outside. 2-0 now. Last time out for Hatton Northwood, they played at 16 runs versus Hillsborough Central Valley Friday, May 7th. That one's inside, 3-0. The Thunder were up 9-0 after 2 innings against the Burros. They're up 4-1 right now here in the top of the 2nd. And a walk from Koenig with 1 out, excuse me. Mundall takes the 3-1 count and takes his base at first. His 2nd walk of the day. Koenig's 3rd. It brings on Derek Carpenter, who had an RBI double in his last at-bat. Koenig checks Mundall once again, as he did plenty of times in the first. Mundall in safely. Carpenter 1 for 1, an RBI and a run scored. Looking to do that once again. Throw from Mitchell to second base off Mundall, who's in cleanly at the stolen base. First of the day for the Thunder. Spartans left just 1 man on in that bottom of the first, with Satcham at third base. Now the 1-0 from Koenig the Carpenter. This one's rocketed past the hole. Zerfis and Hushka can't get to it. Rounding third base is Mundall. Here's the throw at the plate, not in time. It hits Mundall on the back, and he scores the 5th run of the game, an RBI single by Carpenter, the freshman with 2 RBIs so far. Playing with the big boys, he's up 5-1, and another run scored from Mundall. 2 for 2 days so far for the freshman. The throw out in left field by Grant Irie, just not in time, just a few ticks earlier. Nonetheless, it brings up Colton Conshock. Conshock walked in his last plate appearance. Off the throw from Irie, Carpenter took second base. It's officially an RBI single. Conshock takes ball 1. 1-0 from Koenig. Foul back, 1-1. 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 run so far here in the top of the 2nd. 1 out. Man at second is the freshman Derek Carpenter. Colton Conshock, the senior, at the plate against Koenig, 1-1. Curveball almost got Conshock the pull of a trigger. He holds up for the 2-1 advantage. Carpenter a good lead at second. No one really guarding. Jacobson claps his hands in the mitt. Koenig looks back, checks him a second time, now fires a 2-1 in the dirt. Nice block from Braden Mitchell. 3-1. 3 walks so far by Landon Koenig. Had 2 in the top of the first, and now has 2 here in the top of the second. Conshock with his second walk of the day. No official at-bats for him so far in 2 plate appearances. It brings on Austin Rigg, the cleanup hitter. Reach base with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI, of course, and a run scored. Runners at second and first. Just 1 out. Koenig, first delivery. Down, almost in the dirt for ball 1. The Thunder with 2 hits and 2 walks and 4 runs in the top of the first. Already have a run scored here in the second. This one finds a zone to even it up. Carpenter at second, Conshock at second. Or excuse me, Carpenter at second, Conshock at first. Excuse me, my verbal dyslexia. The even count, 1-1 from Koenig. Rigg spits on that one, gets away from Mitchell. He fires at third to Hushka off his mitt, and in safely is Carpenter. Head first slide off the pass ball. 2-1 count in favor of Rigg. Both runners advance. Conshock at second and Carpenter at third. Already with a 5-1 advantage over Finley Sharon Hope Page. Rigg can plate 2 more ribbies with 1 swing of the bat. He's up 2-1 in the count to Koenig. That one up high to 3-1. The Thunder scored 16 in the last game, are well on their way to a similar performance. That one, rip, no contact from Rigg. It's 3-2 full. Koenig, before Grant Mundall, had struck out 5 in a row. Now he has 4 walks on the day, 2 in the first, now 2 in the second. Which is it going to be right here on this 3-2 payoff pitch? Foul back, off the glove, almost corralled by Mitchell. We'll do it again. Five to 1, Hatton Northwood. 4 runs in the first inning, 2 more out on the islands. 3-2 from Koenig. Got him reaching down and away, and he strikes out the big bad hitter, Austin Rigg, for the second out. Strikeout number 6 for Koenig. Brings on Fabian Carlillo, who struck out swinging in his last at-bat as well. First delivery from Koenig, outside zone for strike 1. Carpenter at third, 90 feet away. Conshock at second. 0-1 from Koenig. This one's nicked back. 0-2, exactly where Koenig wants to be against a batter he's already struck out. 0-2. Carrillo started the 5-batter strikeout in a row process for Koenig, and he finishes it off right there. Back-to-back strikeouts for Landon Koenig to get out of the inning. 1 hit off 1 walk and 1 run scored for Hatton Northwood. They lead Finley Sharon Hope Page 5-1, heading to the bottom half of the frame here in the second. On your steel seat Chad Albert scoreboard, Hatton Northwood 5, Finley Sharon Hope Page 1.
For over 100 years, Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator, a full-service cooperative, has been growing and adapting with the ever-changing agriculture industry. These strong roots in eastern North Dakota include a dedicated staff of 42 full-time employees. Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator offers a variety of services, including agronomy, sales and service, custom application, grain drying and handling, bulk fuel and oil, tire repair, and light mechanic work. Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator is a buyer of corn, soybeans, wheat, and sunflowers. Learn more by visiting FinleyFarmersElevator.com.
You're never too young to start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program for kids. It's a young savers club with various incentives, including newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to find out more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
5-1, Hatton Northwood leads Finley Sharon Page here at Frost Field, Hope, North Dakota, on your Steel Seed at Chad Albert scoreboard. We're now in the bottom of the second. Ryan Tweet will lead things off for the Spartans. Ryan, the 6-hole hitter today, playing at first base, and his first plate appearance of the ball game. Yesterday, of course, Ryan Tweet, the star of the game in the 11-0 victory over Midway Minto, a 5-inning near-perfect game, only one walk, and no hits given up. A no-hitter from Tweet off of 9 strikeouts. He leads things off against Colton Conshock now in the second. Conshock, his first delivery. Curveball, absolutely beautiful. Fine strike one. Tweet this season batting a nice .355. Had an RBI double yesterday as well to help his own cause. Inside, Tweet scoots back for 1-1. In the game against Hatton Northwood on April 22nd, that one misses up high. 2-1 on Tweet. Spartans were shut out, only recorded 2 hits and committed 4 errors. So far, they have 1 run so far, albeit unearned, off of the E1 from Conshock. That one's fouled off to the left side, 2-2. Conshock has struck out 2, given up 1 unearned run. The 2-2 now to Tweet. Curveball popped in the infield and going to be taken by Conshock. Noah's going to drop. Nobody grabs it. Ryan Tweet is at first base safely. Miscommunication between Hunter Tweet, Fabian Carlillo, and Colton Conshock on the right side of the diamond. We'll chalk it up as an E3 for the first baseman not taking that one. Tweet is on, officially 0 for 1, but on nonetheless. It brings on Grant Irie. So 1 man on, nobody out. Another error against Hatton Northwood, their second of the day. This one grounded the third and off of the glove. Advancing the second is Tweet off of the misplay by Austin Rigg. And there's 2 men on and nobody out. 2 straight errors by Hatton Northwood. They have 3 so far. How the tide has changed between both squads from April 22nd. Nonetheless, it's 5-1. But it's Hatton Northwood committing the errors this time around. This brings on Bryce Juliuson after the E5. That one in the zone for strike 1 against Bryce. His first official plate appearance. This season, he's batting .302. Has a man at second base. That's Ryan Tweet, ready to come home. This one's high, but Juliuson swings it anyway and hacks it off for strike 2. After Juliuson is Hayden Hushkov, a 9-hole hitter. And after that is Owen Zerfus back at the top. 0-2 from Conshock to Juliuson. Curveball outside and away and down for 1-2. Irie and Tweet both at first and second respectively off of back-to-back errors by the Thunder. This one swung on and missed by Bryce Juliuson, and the first out recorded off the swinging K. Conshock of his third of the day. This brings on Aiden Hushka. Good battle there for Conshock. Get some momentum back. Had Juliuson down 1-2, and gets Hushka to swing away at a bad pitch. Now 0-1. Not a bad pitch from Konchak. Had him exactly where he wanted him. Hushka batting .226 this season. This one's in the dirt, blocked nicely by Bodine, 1-1. Errors by Tweet and Rigg in this inning. Now the 1-1 to Hushka. This one fouled off to the right side. And if I am guesstimating, it's nowhere close to the Corolla. And it's 1-2. Two errors in this inning so far. Now the 1-2 from Konchak to Hushka. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Colton Konchak. And there's 2 down. That's 4 Ks today for the senior. Back-to-back for him. He fans Hushka, he fans Juliuson. Back to the top of the lineup with Owen Zerfus, who is 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored. And he takes the first pitch swinging at the right field. Should be playable by Carrillo. He goes at the right field, corrals the ball, and off of 2 errors and 2 strikeouts in the inning, Northwood still safely leads Finley Sharon Hope Page 5-1 on your Steel Seed Chad Albert scoreboard. We'll head to the top of the 3rd after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
The aisles at Mix Grocery and Hope are filled with products you know and love. That's why Mix Grocery is your one-stop shop for all of your shopping needs. Mix has a deli, bakery, produce, and fresh meat. Whether you're looking for quick and easy meals or trying a new recipe, you'll find what you need at a great value. Open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mix Grocery in Hope, North Dakota. 701-945-2691.
The vision of the Finley Sharon Public School is to educate today's learners for tomorrow's world. The mission of the students and staff is to have the power, pride, opportunity, wisdom, effort, and relationships to be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. Through this effort, students at the Finley Sharon Public School will become well-rounded, confident, and responsible individuals who aspire to achieve their full potential. To learn more, visit finleysharonschool.com. And go Spartans!
At Northwood 5, Finley Sharon Hope Page 1, top of the 3rd now. Here in your Golden Harvest Steel Seed at Chad Albert scoreboard. Landon Koenig still on the mound. He has 7 strikeouts, but 4 walks. Has given up 4 earned runs to just 1 unearned. His team down. And now we find ourselves back near the top of the lineup for Northwood. In the bottom section, the 6-hole hitter, Michael Steinbrink, who struck out swinging his last at bat. First offering from Koenig, swings and misses once again, 0-1. One from Koenig to Steinbrink, misses high, 1-1. Spartans are 2-4 in Region 2 play. As I mentioned, the Thunder are 4-3. Here's the 1-1 from Koenig to Steinbrink. Swung on and missed once again, 1-2. Looking for strikeout number 8 today, Landon Koenig is. Koenig shakes off the sign from Mitchell. Now delivers the 1-2 count. Swung on and missed once again. Koenig of another K against Steinbrink. And there's 1 out. Landon Koenig has also struck out the last 3 batters. So a streak of 5 for Koenig and now 3 here in the top of the 3rd. Steinbrink's 0 for 2. This brings on Teddy Petrick. That one inside the zone for 0-1. Petrick struck out looking. His last at bat. 0-1 from Koenig. Quickly working. That one hit the mark, hit the mitt of Mitchell. Skids back. It's 0-2 nonetheless. Finley Sharon Page with 5 wins this season, now 6 after yesterday. Their most wins since 2013 when they went 7-4. Most home wins since 2015 when they had 2. They only had 3 home games in 2019. And this one called a ball outside, barely missed the mark. 1-2 now against Petrick. Koenig looking for his 4th strikeout in a row, and strikeout number 9, 1-2. This one taken to the line out in left field, and it drops harmlessly in foul territory. Had a chance for a hot second. We're still 1-2. Once again, Petrick 0 for 1 in this game for backwards K. Back in the top of the first. Now the 1-2 once again from Koenig to Petrick on its way. And the dirt blocked again nicely by Mitchell. Evens it up at 2-2. Four and 2 mark at home for the Spartans in their final home game of the season. 2-2 from Koenig in the dirt once again. Another nice block from Mitchell once again. Runs it full, 3-2. So Petrick battles back for the 3-2 advantage. 1 out, 3-2. Koenig to Petrick, payoff pitch. Swung on and missed once again. Landing Koenig. 4 strikeouts in a row. He has 9. Count them, 9. And there's 2 out in the top of the third. 2 strikeouts by Petrick now, both swinging and looking. It brings on the number 8 hitter, Carson Bodine, who struck out looking in his last at-bat, and he lines directly to Blake Jacobson, first pitch swinging. Nice put out there from Jacobson at second base. And in the inning, there are no hits, no walks, and 3 strikeouts. Koenig strikes out the side. We head to the bottom of the third at Finley Sharon Page, down 5-1 on your Steel Seed at Chad Albert scoreboard.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Spartans as they compete both on and off the field. You've put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish your goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience that you can trust to get the job done with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, contact Triple E Incorporated 701-668-2258 or stop by the office in Page. Make your next project a winner with the team from Triple E Incorporated of Page, cheering on the Finley Sharon Hope Page Spartans.
Welcome back to Frost Field after the 1-2-3 inning from Landon Koenig. 2 strikeouts and a line out for the sophomore. His team still down 5-1 here in the bottom of the third on your Steel Seed at Chad Albert scoreboard. Colton Conshock still on the hill for Hatton Northwood. We have Liam Satcham leading things off for the Spartans. Zerf has had a man in scoring position back in the bottom of the second and lined out, or popped out, on the first pitch that he saw. Now Satcham's turn to get some business going, and he gets way back for ball 1, almost taking his chin off. Satcham 1 for 1 of a hit so far, had a base knock in the first. This one off the plate, barely 2-0. The Thunder have not finished above 500 since 2017. They are 12-9. They are now 6-4 this season. That one finds his own. Coach Dennis Carpenter, in his 29th year overall with the Thunder, has seen it all. They went 9-9 in 2019 to 2-1. Satcham evades for ball 3. Conshock has 4 strikeouts, no walks, 1 unearned run given up. Now a 3-1. This one's a foul back. We'll do it again. Landon Koenig on deck. That one runs it full. Conshock can find his 5th strikeout of the day right here against Satcham with a payoff pitch on its way. This one back weakly to second base. Carrillo broke for first. Conshock also after it. I believe Carrillo was going to back up first base while Conshock made the play. Miscommunication. Looking at that, it has to go down as an E4 against Carrillo. Another error for Hatton Northwood. That's now 4. Satcham gets on base. Is officially 1-2, but at first base for Landon Koenig. Koenig takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. Nice pitch, nice placement by Conshock. 4 errors by Hatton Northwood. Very uncharacteristic by the Thunder. 0-1 from Conshock to Koenig. That one, McNasty found the zone, broke in for 0-2. Conshock has some bite to his bark with that curveball. Nobody out, 0-2, Conshock to Koenig, the star hitter. He was ahead of that one, fouls it back, 0-2 once again. Still at first base is Satcham after the leadoff error. Oh and 2 once again. Conshock to Koenig. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 5 for Conshock. Koenig goes down swinging. He's 0-2, and there's 1 out. Braden Mitchell now a cleanup hitter, the freshman. He reached on an E1 error by Conshock in the first that inadvertently drove in Owen Zerfis. Breaking for second is Satcham. Throw not in time from Bodine. And in with a slide is Satcham with a stolen base. In scoring position now. That last pitch in for a ball against Mitchell. Conshock shakes it off. Now a man in scoring position. Delivers to the freshman hitter. This one fouled off in the air. A play for Bodine, and he makes a great play behind the plate for out number 2. Cat-like reflexes from Carson Bodine to record the out. Had some springs in his joints to come off his haunches as quickly as he did. There's 2 away. This brings on Blake Jacobson, who struck out looking his last at bat. Takes a bad whiff at that one for strike 1. Oh and 2 now, Braden Mitchell, officially. Now the 0-1 from Conshock to Blake Jacobson. Up high, 1-1. Beautiful day here at Frost Field. Hope, North Dakota. The tree line out in the fence line. Hope Page High School in the background. The 1-1 now from Conshock to Jacobson. Swung on, foul tipped. Jacobson has been out in front of Conshock today. It's 1-2. That breaking ball, curve ball from Conshock has proven deadly. 1-2 now from the senior to Jacobson. Up high. Now 2-2. If Jacobson reaches, Ryan Tweet on deck. Man in scoring position is Satcham at second. 2-2, 2 outs. Conshock to Jacobson. Foul back, do it again. Both pitchers excellent today as far as commanding the batters. 9 strikeouts from Koenig and 5 from Conshock. Can he find number 6 to close the inning out? Foul tipped. We'll do it again, of course. That one sounded like it came off of either the shoulder pad or chest pad of Bodine or the home plate umpire. Nonetheless, then 2-2 from Konchak with 2 out. Satcham at second to Jacobson. Curveball right down the middle. Blake Jacobson goes down on strikes, looking once again. Konchak gets out of the inning. His team's still up 5-1, heading to the top of the 4th on your still seed Chad Albert scoreboard.
You asked, how will Enbridge's Line 3 replacement help keep the environment safe? Well, nothing is more important to us than the safety of the environment and the people of Minnesota. That's why we're replacing an aging pipeline with much safer, state-of-the-art infrastructure along a route that avoids impacts to people and the environment. Safety and environmental protection are Enbridge's core values and the very foundation of our business. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3us.
5-1, top of the 4th inning now. Hatton Northwood on top of Finley. Sharon Hope Page on your still seed at Chad Albert scoreboard. As the 3rd inning concludes, it's now time for our in-game update after 3 innings, brought to you by Christian Brothers Auto Group. And so far in this game, I'd have to say the update has to be right now Owen Zerfus on the hill after a 9-strikeout day from Landon Koenig. Koenig, 9 strikeouts in 3 innings. He walked 4, gave up 1 unearned run, and 4 earned. He hands the ball off now to senior teammate Owen Zerfus. This in-game update is presented by Christian Brothers Auto Group. Find your next new or pre-owned vehicle at their showrooms in Finley, Mayville, and Cooperstown, North Dakota, and in Crookston and Fertile, Minnesota. Or shop their inventory online by visiting ChristianCarsOnline.com. Christian Brothers Auto Group is here to help you purchase your next vehicle or to help you service your current one. Thanks to our sponsors at Christian Brothers Auto Group and all sponsors in today's ball game. A 5-1 lead for the Thunder over the Spartans. Koenig and Zerfus simply swap places from shorten the pitcher's mound. Get some numbers here on Zerfus here in a second, as he has not pitched in a while. Everyone else stays where they are. Leading off for Hatton Northwood is their 9-hole hitter, Hunter Tweet, who struck out in his last at-bat. Officially 0 for 1. Zerfus, his first delivery to the lefty. End of this game. It's taken for ball 1. Oh, 1 for 2 in the batter's box today. The 1-0 now from Zerfus to Tweet. This one rocketed to center field. Satcham with a beat on it, and it will drop for a base hit in no man's land for a leadoff single. That one died in the air like it's hunting season. Nonetheless, leadoff single for the 9-hole hitter, Hunter Tweet. It's officially 1 for 2. It brings on Grant Mundahl, who has walked twice. Zerfus, as I'm collecting myself, picks off the runner at first. Tweet, not paying attention, is caught lacking, and there's one down here in the top of the 4th. That one in for ball 1 against Mundahl. Nice job there from Zerfus, the crafty veteran senior. Now is 1-0 offering the Mundahl, taken for ball 2. Zerfus this season, 22 1/3 innings pitched. That one misses, 2-1. Owen has a 5.01 ERA. Big rip, no contact for the senior. Now 2-2. Koenig went 3 innings with 9 strikeouts. Zerfus for his first. Not that time. That one skids off the dirt and off of Mitchell's mask for ball 3. Either will be the first walk of his appearance of the first strikeout for Zerfus against Mundahl. That one right down the middle. Caught him looking for the first, now second out of the inning. Backwards K for Zerfus. His first of the afternoon. 2 out. It brings on Derek Carpenter, who rips it out to left field. Irie has it tracked down and makes a nice play near the foul line for out number 3. In the inning, 1 hit, no walks, no errors for Finley, Sharon Page, and Hatton Northwood. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Hatton Northwood 5, Finley, Sharon Page 1, still seed at Chad Albert scoreboard.
When you're looking for a new vehicle, visit with the sales team at Finley Motors, your Chevrolet and Buick dealer. Their sales team will ensure a seamless experience throughout every step of the vehicle buying process and will help you to secure the best financing for your budget. The service and repair department at Finley Motors is equipped to deal with any type of service, auto repair, or reoccurring maintenance. Call 701-524-1200 to schedule service. Visit the showroom in Finley or Mayville and search the new and pre-owned inventory online at finleymotors.com.
Welcome 2021. We are all happy you are here. Time for a fresh start. Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance. The start of each year brings excitement and opportunity for those of us in agriculture. At Irie Insurance, we feel the excitement as well, and we want to make sure 2021 gets off to a great start as you plan for the planting season. We would love to sit down with each of you for annual policy review and make sure your farm's equity is protected. To find an Irie Insurance agent near you, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
The bottom of the 4th looks like this for the Spartans. Ryan Sweet, Grant Irie, Bryce Juliuson due up for Finley, Sharon Hope Page. For Hatton Northwood, this is now their second game of a 3-game road trip after playing 3 straight at home. They went 1-2 in that span. Of course, this is the Spartans' final home game of the season at Frost Field. They'll have a few games in the Castleton tournament coming up this weekend where they're considered the home team. But it won't feel like home here at Hope, North Dakota. Ryan Sweet leads things off, of course. Irie on deck, Juliuson in the hole. Colton Conshock in for his 4th inning of work. He's pitched 3 so far and has struck out 5. Make that 6 for Conshock. That one misses for ball 1. Only 1 unearned run from Conshock. Now senior to senior is fouled off to the Thunder dugout, 1-1. The Spartans, the last team they played before COVID-19 hit was Hatton Northwood, 6-4 on Tuesday, May 21st. This one's fouled off to Coach Larry Fontaine, who doesn't make the play with the bare hand. Made one of those a few weeks ago. That 6-4 victory for Hatton Northwood was in the Region 2 tournament, the last game for Finley and Sharon Page in 2019. 1-2 from Conshock to Tweet now. Curveball hits outside and gets away from Bodine. Evens up at 2-2. Tweet reached off an error. A pop-up on the infield. Now a 2-2. This one up to Carpenter at shortstop, who muffs it for a second, throws the first in time for the play. Nova calling him safe. The ball came out of the glove of the first baseman, Hunter Tweet. Ryan Tweet advances to first base off the error from first baseman Hunter Tweet. Carpenter muffed that one initially at shortstop, corralled it just in time to get it, and it was dropped at first by Tweet. We'll call that an E3. So back-to-back E3 plate appearances and at-bats for Ryan Tweet. He's 0 for 2 at first base still. That one finds the zone looking against Grant Irie for strike 1. Another curveball from Conshock. Seems to be his bread and butter, I would say. Looking to butter up Irie right here. Irie fouls it off. 0-2. Irie reached on an error from the third baseman, Austin Rigg. Back in the bottom of the second. as a part of back-to-back errors. Now that's the 5th error by Hatton Northwood. Tweet back in time after the throw from Conshock at first. Irie at the plate with an 0-2 count. Not in his favor. Conshock delivers. Swung on and missed. Got him reaching for now the 7th strikeout of the game by Colton Conshock. 1 out away. Irie 0 for 2 brings on Bryce Juliuson, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout as well. Struck out swinging in the 2nd. Hayden Hushka on deck. Tweet still at first base. Off the error from Hunter Tweet at first. Conshock goes back to first, not in time. Seems like Ryan Tweet is in his fellow senior opponent's head. Conshock, his first delivery now to Bryce Juliuson of his at bat down the middle. Strike 1. Both teams were at the Enderlin Maple Valley Invite back in April. It's 0-1 to Juliuson in the dirt. Going to second base, Ryan Tweet standing up. A stolen base for the Spartans, their second. Carson Bodine had to drop to both knees to block the baseball. It's 1-1. Another breaking ball from Conshock. Now man on in scoring position. Ryan Tweet at second. The 1-1 from Conshock inside. 2-1. Both teams, like I said, at the Enderlin Maple Valley Invite. Hatton Northwood went 3-0. Finley Sharon Page went 2-1. They did not meet. Just their second game played this season against each other. That's way up high, 3-1. Hitters count for Juliuson. Only 2 hits by Finley Sharon Page in this game. 1 run plated. 3-1 from Conshock to Juliuson. That one right down the middle. Full count now. Tweet still at second base. A 3-2 count, 1 out. Conshock to Juliuson. This one ripped. That's the hole. And Tweet rounding third. He stays at third. A base knock for Bryce Juliuson to put runners at the corners with 1 out. That one right past Rigg and Carpenter. Pulled it just enough. It brings up the 9-hole hitter, Hayden Hushka, with 2 men on. Third hit of the ball game for Finley Sharon Page. Courtesy now of Bryce Juliuson. Hushka in his last at-bat struck out swinging in the second. Tweets at third base. Conshock now to Hushka. Down the middle at the waistline for strike 1. Just 1 out. If no double play happens, we'll see Owen Zerfus at the top of the lineup. Conshock now the 0-1 to Hushka. Going to second base is Juliuson. Throw from Bodine. In time, he guns him down. Tweet comes home, and he scores standing up. It's 5-2. A soul for a soul. Thrown out at second is Juliuson from Bodine. Tweet comes home the score of a second run of the game for Finley Sharon Page. It's 5-2. Tweet scores his first run of the game. Now here, the throw from Conshock. That one outside. We have a 1-2 count on Hushka from Conshock. That one just barely nicked. We'll do it again. 2 outs after the gun down from Bodine on Juliuson. Attempting the third stolen base for the Spartans. 2-2 from Conshock. Curveball almost takes out Owen Zerfus on the on-deck circle. We'll do it again. It's 2-2 on Hushka. Officially, after the count was erased on the scoreboard. Everything is back in order. 5-2 ball game. Conshock shakes off one sign. Now delivers the 2-2. in the dirt. Nice block from Bodine. Full count. Conshock with 7 strikeouts in this game, no walks. Looking for 4 innings pitched, 3-2. At the ankles, called strike 3 on Hayden Hushka. The Spartans don't like that one from the home plate umpire. Hayden Hushka with his 2nd strikeout of the day goes down on strikes. The 8th strikeout from Colton Conshock through 4 innings has pitched stellar baseball. His team up 5-2 on your Steel Seed at Chad Upper Scoreboard. We head to the 5th after this on yourliveevent.com.
Recent trades now arriving at Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. 2014 John Deere 8345 RT has 4,600 hours. 18-inch tracks, local trade, priced at $190,000. Easy Trail grain cart, 860 bushel. Roll tarp, scale, priced at $18,000. 3 new versatile Furies are also now available. 22-inch notched blades, cage roller, 1 has rubber rollers. Talk with Chuck O'Neill for pricing and discounts. All are field ready. Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. Thanks you for your business.
Welcome back to Frost Field, everybody. A 5-2 ball game between Hatton Northwood and Finley Sharon Page. The Thunder on top of the Spartans on your Steel Seed at Chad over at Scoreboard. Owen Zerfus. And for his 2nd inning of work, he has 1 strikeout, no walks. And to lead things off for the Thunder, we'll see Colton Conshock, who has pitched absolutely stellarly. Is that a word? Can someone bring up Webster's English dictionary? Colton Conshock, absolutely dynamite on the mound. 7 strikeouts, no walks, 1 unearned run. He faces fellow senior Owen Zerfus. These two went at it in basketball, let me tell you. First pitch is in the dirt. Gets away from Mitchell for ball 1. Back in February, I believe, possibly late January, Finley Sharon Page and Hatton Northwood, an absolute barn burner, a burner of a hit from Conshock right past the glove of Hushka at third base down the line. A leadoff single for the Thunder. That's Conshock's first official at bat. He's 1 for 1 with 2 walks and a run scored. As I was saying, though, as Austin Rigg comes to the plate on a 1-2 day, RBI single and a strikeout. Zerfus looks to pick off his 2nd batter of the day. These two teams in basketball, Zerfus back in on Conshock and Conshock back safely. These two teams went in double overtime in basketball. We covered it on yourliveevent.com, and it tore the house down. First delivery to Rigg inside the corner for strike 1. Conshock with 2 absolutely gutsy shots from way beyond the arc to keep his Thunder in it. That one, same spot, same result for Owen Zerfus. He's quickly up 0-2 on Austin Rigg. Conshock at first. 0-2 from Zerfus. And he finds it 3 straight pitches in a row on the inside corner for his 2nd strikeout of the day and for out number 1. He rings up Rigg looking. It brings on Fabian Corlo. Rigg now 1 for 3. Zerfus ever so pesty looking for Conshock at first base. Senior versus senior once again, righty on righty. Carlo with 2 errors at second base today. He offers a bunt. He pulls it back. Strike 1 is called. Hatton Northwood, 5 committed errors to my count today. A total flip of events between this game and the last game. Another bunt offer. This one, nice one to Hushka at the third base line. He charges, fires the first, not in time. Off a Tweet's glove. Conshock goes to third base. He will hold up, and Carlillo in the second. That goes down as E5, an error on the throw from Hayden Hushka at third. Carlillo still over 3. He reaches on the error. There's runners in scoring position for Hatton Northwood. Also a hit in this inning that let things off from Conshock. This brings on Michael Steinbrink. He's 0 for 2 of 2 strikeouts, both swinging. Surface, just one out. Gets him swinging on that one. A foul tip for strike one. An error on Finley Channel Page, like we were talking about. The margin for error, there is none. After a hit like that, the left field from Steinbrink, it plates Conshock, advancing to third as Corlo. RBI single for Michael Steinbrink. It's 6-2. A 1 for 3 days so far for Steinbrink. He has an RBI. 6-2 ball game. 2 hits in this inning. It brings on Teddy Petrick. First one from Zerfus, and firing is Mitchell to second, and guns him down at second. He does! Steinbrink took off, not in time, and a rope throw from the freshman Breda Mitchell, in for the out number 2. Now just one man on the base paths. That's Carlo at third. 0-1 now on Carson Bodine. Excuse me, Petrick. My mistake. That one evened up at 1-1. Zerfus' defense almost cost a run so far this inning. Mitchell making up for it. Now a 1-1 count from Zerfus to Bodine, and it misses down low. Excuse me once again, Petrick. They look so similar. And now we have a change with the ball. Mitchell in the ump swap, 2-1, 2 outs. Petrick, so far in this game, 0 for 2, struck out looking and swinging. The 2-1 from Zerfus, 2 out. This one popped in the air, coming our way, gets out of play, 2-2. Two outs. Zerfus, 1 strikeout so far in this game. Looking for a second in the close the inning against Petrick. Outside just barely. Now runs it full at 3-2. It is ball 4, the scoreboard off. And it's the first walk of the day from Zerfus. Carson Bonai now is officially at bat. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout looking. And a first pitch liner, or excuse me, a pop-up to the catcher. This one outside for ball 1. Now runners are at the corners. 2 outs for Zerfus to deal with. Dealing with the 8-hole hitter, Carson Bodine. The 1-0. Up high. Got away from Zerfus. Might have overthrown that one, 2-0. Second time these two teams have faced each other this season. 2-0 victory for Hatton Northwood on April 22nd. They're up 6-2. We'll get that straightened up here for you. Now the 2-0 out weakly out in the infield and played by Koenig at short for out number 3. Nonetheless, in the inning, 2 hits, 1 run is scored off of an error as well. Finley Sharon Page heads to the bottom half of the inning, down 6-2 versus Hatton Northwood on your Steel Seed Chad Albert scoreboard.
Precision planting of the 2021 crop has started. Everyone at RDK Enterprises wants you to know these items. Call RDK Enterprises for your planter needs. RDK Enterprises has maintenance parts in stock. Call for Precision Planter support, 701-636-2119. Please have a safe spring. Thank you for choosing RDK Enterprises for your precision planter needs. RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton. PlanterDoc.com. It pays to plant with precision.
TDS Fertilizer and Fertile, 218-945-6021. They're your one-stop shop for all of your agronomic needs. TDS Fertilizer sells 3 different types of corn and soybean brands, both regional and national, also selling dry and liquid fertilizer, all varieties of West-bred wheat, and they also sell chemical. TDS Fertilizer has always been committed to creating new opportunities and higher levels of service for their customers, and they are truly focused on growing with you and your agribusiness.
Welcome back to Frost Field, a 6-2 ball game. Hatton Northwood over Finley Sharon Hope Page. Owen Zerfus gets out of the top of the 5th, and he leads off the bottom of the 5th after pitching. Hatton Northwood played a 1 run off of 2 hits and an error back in the top part of the frame. Colton Conshock still on the mound for Hatton Northwood. He has pitched 4 innings so far and has struck out 7. No walks, 1 unearned run. Now 2 unearned runs. The runs belong to Owen Zerfus and Ryan Sweet. Off of an error by Conshock himself. And a pass ball on a strikeout. Zerfus 1 for 2. Lined out on a first pitch. Back in the 2nd. He takes ball 1. Conshock in control of this game, up by 4, the 1-0. That one hits Zerfus on the hip. As I say, he's in control. He plunks and nicks Zerfus to put him on base to lead off the inning. It's the first hit batter for Conshock this game. No walks to his name. Nonetheless, now Liam Satcham up to play. Satcham 1 for 2. A base hit in the 1st and reached on an error in the 3rd. Zerfus, the speedy Zerfus, at first base. Conshock delivers a Satcham. That one inside corner for strike 1. The Spartans have lost 8 games in a row versus this Hatton Northwood squad, as far as back as the record books go online. That one outside, 1-1. It's been a cold minute as Conshock checks Zerfus at first. It's been a cold minute since Finley Sharon Hope Page has knocked off its Region 2 counterpart. Landon Koenig's on deck with big rips on his mind. The 1-1 from Conshock. The Satcham on its way. This one hit in the air in the infield. Carpenter takes it at second. Zerfus tripped up at first and inside. Out. Double play from Carpenter and the Thunder. That one goes 6-3, and there's 2 down. Satcham pops out to the shortstop. Results in a double play with Zerfus getting overzealous, over anxious, and caught in no man's land. That one misses, down for Koenig. Koenig over 2 has 2 strikeouts, both swinging. Something you're not used to seeing with the big sophomore, the leading hitter, coming to this game at .396. That one skids away, 2-0. Like I said, Koenig leading the team with a .396 average coming into this game, also with 2 home runs and 8 doubles. 2 triples as well. Gets out of the way of that one. Freeze frame. Ball 3. Conshock has not walked a batter. He has hit a batter. He just hit Zerfus. Doesn't walk Koenig right there. Finds his own, 3-1. Spartans have 3 hits. 1 by Zerfus, 1 by Satcham, and 1 by Bryce Juliuson. This one up to Carpenter, and Carpenter lunging to the infield to record the 3rd and final out of the inning. A stutter step from the freshman. Nonetheless, He picks it off in time, and we head to the top of the 6th inning. Hatton Northwood 6, Finley Sharon page 2 on your Steel Seed Chad Hubbard scoreboard.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
And this is a sight to see. Owen Zerfus back on the mound for his 3rd inning of work. He was just doubled up in the last inning after a nice play by freshman Derek Carpenter, who was busy in that inning. He took a soft liner from Satcham, doubled up Zerfus, who was caught in no man's land. Zerfus refusing to dust himself off. Looks like a dusty tornado out there right now. Something you don't usually see from the pitcher. It's 6-2. Hatton Northwood on top of Finley Sharon Page on your Steel Seed at Chad Hubbard scoreboard. I believe we have a new hitter in for Hatton Northwood. That one's in for ball 1. The last hitter we should have saw was Hunter Tweet. Look who it is here in a second. 1-0. Down and away. Gets away. 2-0. Trying to check out the number. It's 20-something. It's Preston Bodine, brother of Carson Bodine, the other brother, a junior. The 2-0 from Zerfus gets away. 3-0 now. Zerfus in danger of walking his second batter. His team down by 4. Cannot spare that. 3-0 from Zerfus. That one is called strike 1. Looked a bit high for a second. Zerfus finds the call. 3-1 now on Bodine. Same spot and another same result for Zerfus. It's 3-2. Comes back down 3-0. Preston Bodine pinch hitting for Hunter Tweet. 3-2 from Zerfus. This one down and away. Take your base. Preston Bodine. He takes over Hunter Tweet here in the 6th inning. He's at first base, the leadoff walk, which never bode well. This brings on the top of the order of Grant Mundall. One walk in the inning. Now Mundall skids out of the way of that one. Mitchell comes up firing, ready to fire, does not. Bodine back at first base, 1-0. Grant Mundall is 1 for 2, has walked twice and struck out looking in the 4th. Has scored 2 runs. Zerfus, quick snap to first. In time, not in time. Bodine is in time back at first. Still 1-0 count on Mundall. Mundall led off the game with a walk that started a 4-run inning for Hatton Northwood. Zerfus the 1-0, up and away. Mitchell once again ready to fire, doesn't, 2-0. The Thunder scored 4 runs in that first inning off of 2 hits and 2 walks. Similar to his start they had against Hillsborough Central Valley when they won 16-4 in their last time out. That was on May 7th. That one just outside, 3-0. Nobody out One man on. Zerfus 3-0. Up high, back-to-back walks. Third walk of the day for Grant Mondal. Great hitter's eye for the senior. Zerfus has now walked 3. This brings on Derek Carpenter, who has been busy at short today. The heads up, Golden double play. He's 2 for 3 with 2 RBI, a double and a single. He flew out to left his last time, still hard hit. Now he's going to fly out near the infield, now back in the outfield. Satcham comes on from center and makes the grab for out number 1. That one's sky high. 1 pitch, 1 out. And that at bat for Carpenter. Flew out to left field. Now at the center field, it brings on Colton Conshock. 2 for 4, Carpenter is. Now Conshock comes on 1 for 1 for runs scored. And a heck of a day pitching. Surface, first pitch taken out to right center field. That will get down. It is played out by Juliuson. Coming home to score is Bodine. Throw not in time. RBI single from Colton Conshock. It's 7-2. Preston Bodine comes on his high horse from first base with the run scored. RBI single from Conshock, his first of the day. He's 2 for 2 officially. That one goes out the right field. This brings on Austin Rigg. Runners at the corners, 1 out, 7-2 ball game. Hatton Northwood on top. Surface taken out the left field by Rigg. Irie playing it, and a sacrifice fly is in play. Coming home as Mundal, speedy as ever. It's 8-2 Hatton Northwood. It looked like Mundal was running the 100-meter race, chugging along. It's an RBI sacrifice fly for Austin Rigg. Out to left field, throw from Irie not in time. Rigg now has 2 RBIs. 2 outs now in the top of the 6th. Here's Carlittle, weak grounder out to Hushka at third base. Plays it nicely, throw the first to Tweet. Stretch not in time, and it's an infield single from Fabian Carlittle. Fabian now 1 for 4 on the day. So 2 runs have been scored in the inning. Off of 2 hits and a walk, and now here's a grounder to Koenig at short, as the throw in time to Tweet, and the side is retired, but not after 2 runs off of, let's see here, 2 hits now, and 1 walk. After 5.5 innings, Hatton Northwood leads at Finley Sharon Hope Page 8-2. Heading now to the bottom half of the frame on your Steel Seed at Chad Albert scoreboard.
Here's a message from Chad Albert, Steel Seed, working the Spartan territory. Every American farmer works hard. It's a given. At Golden Harvest Seed Company, they believe that seed performance should be a given too. They're rooted in genetics, agronomy, and a service to help you deliver a better performance in each of your fields. Your success is their success. So put Golden Harvest to work for you. Contact Chad Albert, Steel Seed, 701-866-2972.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsborough is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including Delta Dental, United Concordia that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Principal Dental Insurance. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsborough, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today.
Welcome back to Frost Field in an 8-2 ball game. Hatton Northwood leads Finley Sharon Hope Page on your Steel Seed at Chad Albert scoreboard. Bottom half of the 6th inning for Finley Sharon Hope Page. believe we have a new hitter. No, excuse me. We have Braden Mitchell leading off, the number 4 hitter. He's officially 0 for 2. Reached on an error and popped out to the catcher in his last at-bat in the 3rd. It's been a minute since we've seen him. Blake Jacobson's on deck in the 5-hole, and Ryan Tweet due up after him in the hole. Conshock on for his 6th inning of work. Stellar day for the senior. He has 8 strikeouts. Faces the freshman Mitchell. That curveball had Mitchell ducking. Strike 1. The Thunder looking to make it 2 in a row this season against Finley, Sharon, Hope Page, the Spartans. That one swung on and missed. Sounded like it was fouled off into the glove there for a second. Nonetheless, 0-2 on Mitchell. Conshock, strikeout number 9 on its way. No, it's grounded to Carpenter at short. Picked off in time with the hopper. Thrown the first. Nice stretch from the first baseman. Hunter Tweet stays in the game at first. Rightfully so with that stretch. Nice throw and a great stretch from Tweet for the first out. A very fancy 6-3 play. Brandon Mitchell now 0 for 3. Now Jacobson, who has a 2 strikeout day, both looking. And he takes that one on the outside corner for strike 1. Blake looks at Fontaine, Coach Fontaine at third base. Shaking his head, doesn't really agree with the call. That one out in front of it once again. Curveball caught Jacobson up 2-0. 0-2 now on Jacobson, excuse me. Conshock, 0-2 now to Jacobson. Swung on and missed. No, foul tipped. We'll do it again. Once again, Blake Jacobson out in front of that one. One point up, and Conshock exchange a laugh and a smile. For a second, I saw the Blue talking to Colton, looking at the ball, examining it. I was flashing back to any Houston Astro game ever. This one's foul back to the right side, out of play. That one hits the fence. Ryan Tweet grimaces at it. If you could hear that one picked up. 0-2, 1 out. Conshock to Jacobson. That one foul tipped, and we'll do it again. Bodine could not squeeze it. It's still 0-2. Koenig pitched 3 innings for Finley Chernow Page, struck out 9. Zerfus has pitched 3 innings. Struck out 1. That one's up high. No strikeout there. 1-2 on Jacobson. Zerfus has also walked 3. Given up 2 runs. 1-2 to Jacobson. He really wanted to chase that one. He followed it all the way. Spits on it for 2-2. Skids past Bodine. Conshock looking for strikeout number 8 of the day. Make that 9 with the 2-2 count. Doesn't find it right there. Near the ankles at 3-2. Good at bat here from Jacobson. After a 2 strikeout day so far, battling back for the full count. Payoff pitch from Conshock to Jacobson. This one's ripped, dropped by Bodine. Jacobson fires to first base, and Bodine fires right after him for out number 2. Strikeout number 9 for Colton Conshock. He matches Landon Koenig. And a 3 strikeout day for Blake Jacobson, having a tough one. Jacobson and his team looking to hang in there. Going to have to rely on Ryan Tweet to do that here in the bottom of the 6th. Tweet 0 for 2. First pitch swinging at the right field. On the run is Hunter Tweet, and foul play drops for a long strike 1. Tweet has reached on 2 errors by Hunter Tweet at first base. Believe it or not. What are the chances of that one? 0-1 from Conshock. to Tweet. Big rip, no contact. 0-2 quickly on the senior Spartan. Konchak looking for 6 innings and now grounded by Tweet to third, picked up by Rigg and over to first base in time to retire the side. 1-2-3, the Spartans go in the 6th inning. We head to the 7th. Hatton Northwood leads Finley Sharon Page 8-2 on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed Chad Albert scoreboard.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow. We now have 9 locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, and Harvey. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Owen Zerf is back on the mound for his 4th inning of pitching duties here in the top of the 7th inning now. On your Golden Harvest Steel Seed Chad Albert scoreboard, Hatton Northwood leads Finley Sharon Page 8-2. Back at it with number 3, Teddy Petrick, the 7-hole hitter for Hatton Northwood. He is 0 for 2 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Zerfis, his first pitch popped up on the outfield. Jacobson takes it, off his glove, and in at first base is Petrick with a leadoff error. E4 that goes here in the 7th. Petrick officially 0 for 3. The Spartans clean things up early with the errors and have let things go as Zerfis goes to first base. He's already picked off 1 batter and 1 runner early. Looking to do it again. This brings on number 18, Carson Bodine. In the 8th hole, the catcher. He's 0 for 3. Strikeout, pop out, and a line out. This one up high, ball 1. Hatton Northwood, 4-3 in Region 2. Looking to make it 2 Region 2 wins in a row. That one's fouled off 1-1 off to the left side by Bodine. They beat Hillsboro Central Valley 16-4 last week on May 7th. They're up 8-2 against another Region 2 foe. This one's fouled off 1-2. Zerfis has struck out. 1 batter has walked 3. One and 2 in the dirt off of Mitchell's chest, and going to second base with an awkward slide is Petrick in time. Second stolen base for Hatton Northwood, a man in scoring position for Carson Bodine. A 1-2 count on Carson Bodine. Owen Zerfis delivers inside. Scoots out of the way of that one, 2-2. This game is slowed down after a quick start. This one's ripped out to Jacobson at second, bobbles it, corrals it in time, and fires a tweet for the first out. Advancing to third base is Teddy Petrick. A man 90 feet away of making it a 9-2 ball game here in the 7th with just 1 out. This brings on Preston Bodine. Switch hitter. Excuse me, no, they brought back out Hunter Tweet, who offers bunt, and it gets past, and heading home is Petrick, and he's in cleanly, 9-2. Another error by Finley, Sharon Hope Page, a pass ball, excuse me. Miscues nonetheless all around. Miscues have broken this game open for Hatton Northwood. It's 0-1 after that bunt attempt by Hunter Tweet, who's back in the game. Takes that one for ball one. Zerfus, no men on the base paths now. 1 out. This one right at the knee for 1-2. Seven-run game. A run scored here in the 7th. 1-2 from Owen Zerfus. The Tweet. This one's fouled back. We'll do it again. Thunder have chipped away after scoring 4 in the first. The 1-2 from Zerfus. Golfed right back to him. Played by Koenig at short. Fires the first in time. The Tweet for out number 2. Nice play from Koenig, moving to his left after the ricochet off the mound. Owen Zerfus had a crack at it. 2 outs now after the 6-3 play to retire Tweet. We're back at it now. The top of the order, Grant Mundahl, who takes ball 1. 1-0 from Zerfus to the fellow senior. This one inside. Chin music, 2-0. Nobody on. 2 outs, 2-0. A 7-run game for Hatton Northwood. Zerfus to 2-0. Inside once again, 3-0. Losing some control right there. Zerfus working moderately quickly. Now very quickly, 3-0. Right back at it to Mundahl. That one breaks way too low in the dirt. And it's a 4-pitch walk from Mundahl. His 4th walk of the day. He's only had 1 official at-bat, and he struck out looking. So either he has a great eye, or he's getting lucky. I choose to prefer the former. That one back at Mundahl at first base. Zerfus looking to pick him off. Doesn't right there. Derek Carpenter at the plate for 2-for-4 day. 2 RBIs, 1 run scored. Single and a double. That one up high, 1-0 on the freshman. He flew out to center field his last at-bat. To left in the 4th. A single in the 2nd and a double in the 1st. This one's fouled back behind us, 1-1. Carpenter came into this game batting above 400. Him and Rigg have been raking all season long. Hatton Northwood has done just that today thanks to a few errors and miscues by the Spartans. 1-1 to Carpenter. And for strike 2, Mitchell fires the first. Not in time. Mundahl back in safely. But Carpenter in an unsafe batter's count. Zerfus looking for his 2nd strikeout of the afternoon. To Carpenter. This one grounded to Hushka past his glove. Heading to third base is Mundahl. Man, can he actually fly. And first base is Derek Carpenter with his 3rd hit of the ball game. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Carpenter's 3 for 5. 2 singles and a double. It brings on Colton Conshock, who has a 2-for-2 day with 2 walks and 2 singles. First hit, 2nd hit now of the inning. Excuse me. Yeah, only 1 hit in this inning so far. This one down low. 1-0 on Conshock. Runners at the corners. 2 outs. Zerfus fires away. This one called strike. 1-1. Conshock has an RBI to his name, a run scored, can find another one right here. This one up high, 2-1. Like I said early on, these two went at each other's throats in basketball, respectively, in that barn burner doubleheader in basketball in February. This one outside, 3-1. Nice snag from Braden Mitchell. Mundell at third. Carpenter at first. The 3-1 from Zerfus to Conshock. That one called inside corner. Full count. The runners will... Carpenter will be going. Mundell will stay put. Going back to first is Zerfus. Gets away from Tweet just for a second. Keeps it in front of him. Conshock steps out, gets a sign from Coach Dennis Carpenter. 3-2, 2 outs, runners at the corner, payoff pitch, Zerfus, Conshock. Foul back will do it again. Carpenter was going. Derek Carpenter's teammates letting him know how fast he is. I'm talking about Grant Mundell. You want to talk about speed. The way he has been booking it each time he's on the base pass is unreal. 2 outs, 2 men on, 3-2. Payoff. Zerfus walks Conshock. The bases are juiced for the Thunder. That's Conshock's third walk of the afternoon. Zerfus's fourth. First walk, now second walk of this inning for Finley Sharon Page. It brings on Austin Rigg. First pitch called strike. Austin, so far today, is 1 for 3. RBI single and RBI sacrifice fly. 2 RBIs to his name, and now 1-1 count. Struck out swinging in the second. One of Atlantic Koenig's 9 victims in his 3 innings of work. This one out to left field. That will get down for a base hit. And coming home the score is Mundell. Holding at third is Carpenter. It's 10-2 at Northwood. Putting it on the Spartans. RBI poke for Rigg. He has 3 today. Rigg 2 for 4 now. This brings on Fabian Carlillo with runners at all corners and sectors of the base path. Misses 1-0. Singled last time up. Fabian did. The 1-0 from Zerfus. He puts out in left field to Irie, who has to get on his high horse for it, and comes down with the grab to retire the side. But in the inning, off of 1 hit and 2 walks, make that 2 hits and 2 walks, and 3 runs scored, it is 10-2. Hatton Northwood on top of Finley Sharon Page on your still seated Chat Upward scoreboard. We'll head to the bottom half of the inning. 3 outs for the Spartans to play with. Let's see what they do with them coming back on YourLabEvent.com.
Goose River Heating and Cooling Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at the Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about the Hope Page Public Schools and stay up to date with school and athletic calendars, teacher pages, and news by visiting hope-page.k12.nd.us. We are Spartans. We are learners, leaders, achievers, and believers. We will change the world.
New pitcher on the mound for Hatton Northwood. It's Grant Mundell. Colton Conshock pitched 6 innings, struck out 9, hit 1, and gave up 2 unearned runs against Finley Sharon Page. The Thunder lead 10-2 on your Steel Seed at Chad Elbert scoreboard. Grant Irie will lead things off for his Spartans here in the potentially final frame of the game. Coach Fontaine slaps hands, slaps some skin with his left fielder. Irie today is 0 for 2 with a reach on an error and a strikeout swinging. The Thunder can officially claim 9 in a row against the Spartans. If a win right here as Conshock moved to first base, first offering to Irie is in the dirt, ball 1. Conshock at first base. Looks like Hunter Tweet went out to right field. Second offering, inside, 2 inside, and it's 2-0. Irie working the count early. After striking out, now Mundahl hits him right between the 1 and the 4. And the first batter reaches by a hit pitch. Conshock had hit 1 batter all game, and now that makes 2 and 3 pitches to Grant Irie. This brings on Bryce Juliuson, who singled in his last at-bat in the 4th. He's 1 for 2. He struck out in the 2nd. Irie at first base, guarded by Conshock. Mundahl to Juliuson, right down the middle, strike 1. The Thunder already beat the Spartans on April 22nd, 2-0. It's 10-2. This one up high, 1-1. Much different game, but potentially the same result for Hatton Northwood. In the 2019 season, both teams played each other in the Region 2 tournament. That one misses high, 2-1. It was Finley Sharon Page's last game of the season, and the last game for this program in a while after the COVID-19 season, or lack of season, 2-1. This one lifted over the second baseman's head and to right field, and rounding second, staying at second is Irie, and it's a base poke by Bryce Juliuson. 2 men on, nobody out. Juliuson's second hit of the ball game, and the Spartans have something brewing. He's 2 for 3. It brings on the 9-hole hitter, Hayden Hushka, who has struck out looking and swinging. 0 for 2 today. Owen Zerfus on deck. Nobody out for Finley Sharon Page against the relief pitcher, Grant Mundahl. His first pitch is called ball 1. Final game of the season at Frost Field for the Spartans today. Looking to close it out, potentially a comeback victory. This one almost hit Hushka as well. Looked a little anxious right there after Irie got hit. It's 2-0 after the dicey pitch from Mundahl. Next pitch, that one finds the zone. 2-1. Coming up after Hushka, Zerfus, Satcham, and Koenig. Satcham and Zerfus have 2 hits, respectively, both a single hit of their own. This one's fouled back behind us. 2-2 now on Hushka. Spartans altogether have 4 hits on the day. 2 of them belong to Bryce Juliuson. Juliuson owns half of the Spartans' production. 2-2. Mundahl to Hushka. Right down the middle, called strike 3. 1 down here in the 7th. Mundahl's first K of the day. As it changes to the evening with the sun setting here in Hope, North Dakota, is it going to set on Finley Sharon Hope Page? This one swung on and missed by Zerfus. He was raring for that one. Strike 1. Satcham was on deck. Still men at first and second. Irie and Juliuson. This one taken for ball 1, just outside. Irie at second base after being plunked at the numbers. And Juliuson after the base knock to right field. 1-1 from Mundell to Zerfus. Swung on and missed once again. 1-2. It looks like Zerfus giving all he can in each swing he's taken. Absolutely itching for anything he can get. Might have to tighten up here for contact. 1-2 from Mundell to Zerfus. This one, chopper out to Carpenter at shortstop. Might be a tough play. Underhands toss over to second. And in time, the Carrillo runner advances to third base. Irie at third, Zerfus at first on the fielder's choice. 2 outs now. The Spartans are down to their final one. That one officially goes 6-4. Zerfus finishes the day 1 for 3. Brings on Liam Satchram, who was 1 for 3 as well. He lined into a double play his last time up. 2 outs. Mundell, his first offering to Liam. Zerfus fires away to second. He's in standing up. Defensive indifference. That one's taken for ball 1. 2 men on in scoring position for the Spartans. Landon Koning's on deck. Mundell 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Good eye from Satcham, letting that one go. We're going to have a meeting of the minds between Bodine and Mundell. Carson Bodine wants to talk to Grant Mundell real quick. Let's recap things for anyone who's just joining us. The Spartans scored 1 in the first and 1 in the fourth. Meanwhile, Hatton Northwood scored 4 in the first, and then 1 in the fifth, 2 in the sixth, and 2 in the seventh, and also 1 in the second. Now a 2-0 from Mundell to Satcham. That finds the zone on the inside, 2-1. Spartans down to their final out with 2 men on in scoring position, in danger of losing 2 in a row to the Thunder this season. That one high, 3-1. Satcham gets out of the way of that one. It's been a long time since the Spartans have beaten the Thunder, since way back since 2014 and then some. The 3-1 from Mundell. Fouled off, 3-2, down to the Spartans' final strike. Full count now on Liam Satcham. Mundell has 1 strikeout already. A 3-2 count, 2 men on, 2 outs. The payoff pitch to finish the game potentially. Up high, he walked him. The bases loaded for Landon Koenig, down by 8. Satcham gets on base any way he can. Nice at-bat for him. Nice plate appearance. Landon Koenig now comes on with an 0 for 3 day. That is Mundell's first walk. And he offers Koenig the first pitch. Inside, strike. They called it. I thought the umpire called it a strike. He did. And the scoreboard a little bit wrong. And a second offering to Koenig. Bases loaded. That one is strike 2 looking. Back to back. Taking strikes from Landon Koenig. And the Spartans are down to their final out with 2 outs. Bases loaded. Mundell to Koenig. This one's fouled off. We'll do it again. Brendan Mitchell's on deck. He's 0 for 3. Same as Koenig. We'll do it again. Satcham at first. Zerfus at second. Irie at third. 0-2. 2 outs. Mundell to Koenig is called ball 1. Grant Mundell and the Hatton Northwood Thunder looking for win number 9 in a row against Finley Chernow Page. Time is called by Landon Koenig. And I believe it was actually called by Carson Bodine. The second trip he takes to talk with Grant Mundell. Spartans just won yesterday 11-0 versus Midway Mental off a no-hitter from Ryan Sweet. Now they're down 10-2 in this Tuesday affair. Bases loaded, 1-2 count, 2 outs. Mundell to Koenig, potentially for the game. This one out to left field in the gap. Will it get down? It does. Coming home to score is Irie Zerfus right behind him. In the third base is Koenig as well at second. And it's a RBI double, 2 RBI double for Landon Koenig and the Spartans. It's 10-4. Koenig's first hit of the day, just in time to keep this thing from getting away. Zerfis scores. Irie scores. 1 hit, now 2 runs. This brings on Braden Mitchell with 2 men on at third and second. Mundall, his first offering to the freshman. Taken for ball 1. Good take there from Mitchell. He's 0 for 3. Reached on error. Popped out to the catcher and grounded to the shortstop. At third is Satcham, the 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Mitchell ahead in the count. Exactly what you need right here. Looks like we have a pinch hitter coming on for Blake Jacobson. That is Dylan Reamer, the sophomore. 2-0 from Mundall to Mitchell inside 3-0. Great takes there by the freshman, keeping his team in it as much as he can. Now Mundall, the 3-0 count, up high and inside once again. A 4-pitch walk for Braden Mitchell. He's on base for the second time today, and now we'll have a infield meeting with Grant Mundall. The bases are loaded with pinch hitter Dylan Reamer at the plate. Reamer is hitting for Blake Jacobson, who is 0 for 3 today with 3 strikeouts. 2 looking, 1 swinging. Ryan Tweet is on deck. Liam Satcham at third base. Landon Koenig at second with a 2 RBI double. And Braden Mitchell with a 4-pitch walk at first. Grant Mundall gets a pat on the back from Colton Konchak, the former pitcher in this game who went 6 innings and struck out 9, absolutely fanning the Spartans. It's now time to see what the pinch hitter can do. Dylan Reamer, number 2, faces Grant Mundall with the bases loaded in a 10-4 game. The Spartans in danger of dropping their final home game of the season. Umpire takes his time to get back behind home plate. A base knock can keep it alive. Pass ball can keep it alive. A walk can keep it alive. 2 outs to Reamer. Takes first pitch for strike 1. Good location from Mundall. First plate appearance of the day, of course, for Dylan Reamer. 0-1 count, bases loaded, 2 outs. Mundall delivers. Up high, nice take, 1-1. Tweet's on deck. He has an 0-3 day for him with a run scored. He's reached base twice off an error. There have been 5 errors committed by Hatton Northwood. So Finley, Sharon, Page, plenty of ways to put a run across the board. 1-1 to Reamer. Swung on and missed, 1-2. Spartans, once again, for the 3rd time this inning, I believe, are down to their final strike here at Frost Field. The bases loaded. 1-2. 2 outs. Mundall to Reamer. He struck him out. Hatton Northwood puts it in the books with the 10-4 decision over Finley, Sharon Hope Page. And the Thunder have beaten the Spartans 9 times in a row, dating past 2013. Your final score, Hatton Northwood 10, Finley, Sharon Hope Page 4 on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed at Chad Hubbard scoreboard. We'll take a break and come back for our post-game wrap-up between the Spartans and the Thunder. Once again, 10-4, Hatton Northwood over Finley, Sharon Hope Page on YourLiveEvent.com.
Are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
For over 100 years, Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator, a full-service cooperative, has been growing and adapting with the ever-changing agriculture industry. These strong roots in eastern North Dakota include a dedicated staff of 42 full-time employees. Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator offers a variety of services, including agronomy, sales and service, custom application, grain drying and handling, bulk fuel and oil, tire repair, and light mechanic work. Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator is a buyer of corn, soybeans, wheat, and sunflowers. Learn more by visiting finleyfarmerselevator.com.
You're never too young to start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program for kids. It's a young savers club with various incentives, including newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to find out more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
The aisles at Mix Grocery and Hope are filled with products you know and love. That's why Mix Grocery is your one-stop shop for all of your shopping needs. Mix has a deli, bakery, produce, and fresh meat. Whether you're looking for quick and easy meals or trying a new recipe, you'll find what you need at a great value. Open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mix Grocery in Hope, North Dakota. 701-945-2691.
The vision of the Finley Sharon Public School is to educate today's learners for tomorrow's world. The mission of the students and staff is to have the power, pride, opportunity, wisdom, effort, and relationships to be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. Through this effort, students at the Finley Sharon Public School will become well-rounded, confident, and responsible individuals who aspire to achieve their full potential. To learn more, visit finleysharonschool.com. And go Spartans!
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
Welcome back to Frost Field on our post-game show on YourLabEvent.com. Hatton, Northwood 10, Finley, Sharon Hope Page 4 on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed at Chad Edwards School Board 701-866-2972. Please give Chad your business. Let's see what business the Thunder contrived here today at Hope, North Dakota. Let's look at it on the stat sheet for both squads. For the Thunder of Hatton Northwood, 10 runs off 10 hits. They committed 5 errors. It did not matter when it came to the stellar pitching of Colton Conshock. 6 innings with 9 strikeouts, no walks, 1 hit batter, and 2 unearned runs for the stellar senior, super senior today. For Finley and Sharon Hope Page, we haven't tallied up the errors yet. We will here in a second. They scored 4 runs off of 5 hits after plating 11 yesterday against Midway Minto. Landon Koenig pitched 3 innings for Finley Sharon Hope Page, fanned 9, walked 4, gave up 1 unearned run, and 4 earned. Owen Zerfus in relief. He pitched the rest of the day, 4 innings, with 1 strikeout to 4 walks, and gave up, as we tally up our marks here, gave up 5 runs of his own, 1 unearned and 4 earned for Owen Zerfus. Tit for tat, just as Landon Koenig. The other relief pitcher for Hatton Northwood, Grant Mundall, came in for the 7th and final frame. He struck out 2, walked 1, hit 1, and gave up 2 earned runs. Nonetheless, Hatton Northwood puts together 2 W's in a row, not only in back-to-back games, but on this season against Finley's Sharon Hope Page. The Thunder sweep the regular season slate of the Spartans with a final of 10-4 here at Frost Field. We'll take a break and see if we can't track down Coach Dennis Carpenter as his squad advances to 7-4. The Spartans drop to 6-8 on this season. They finished the home regular season record at 4-3 and are now in 2-5 in Region 2. The Thunder are 5-3. Take a break and come back for a post-game report after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Spartans as they compete both on and off the field. You've put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish your goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience that you can trust to get the job done with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, contact Triple E Incorporated 701-668-2258 or stop by the office in Page. Make your next project a winner with the team from Triple E Incorporated of Page, cheering on the Finley Sharon Hope Page Spartans.
You asked, how will Enbridge's Line 3 replacement help keep the environment safe? Well, nothing is more important to us than the safety of the environment and the people of Minnesota. That's why we're replacing an aging pipeline with much safer, state-of-the-art infrastructure along a route that avoids impacts to people and the environment. Safety and environmental protection are Enbridge's core values and the very foundation of our business. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3US.
When you're looking for a new vehicle, visit with the sales team at Finley Motors, your Chevrolet and Buick dealer. Their sales team will ensure a seamless experience throughout every step of the vehicle buying process and will help you to secure the best financing for your budget. The service and repair department at Finley Motors is equipped to deal with any type of service, auto repair, or reoccurring maintenance. Call 701-524-1200 to schedule service. Visit the showroom in Finley or Mayville and search the new and pre-owned inventory online at finleymotors.com.
Welcome 2021. We are all happy you are here. Time for a fresh start. Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance. The start of each year brings excitement and opportunity for those of us in agriculture. At Irie Insurance, we feel the excitement as well, and we want to make sure 2021 gets off to a great start as you plan for the planting season. We would love to sit down with each of you for annual policy review and make sure your farm's equity is protected. To find an Irie Insurance agent near you, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Recent trades now arriving at Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada. 2014 John Deere 8345 RT has 4,600 hours. 18-inch tracks, local trade priced at $190,000. Easy Trail grain cart 860 bushel. Roll tarp scale priced at $18,000. 3 new versatile Furies are also now available. 22-inch notched blades, cage roller. One has rubber rollers. Talk with Chuck O'Neill for pricing and discounts. All are field ready. Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada. Thanks you for your business.
Welcome back to our post-game report on YourLiveEvent.com. Your Steel Seed at Chad Albert scoreboard final. Hatton Northwood 10, Finley Sharon Hope Page 4. I'm now joined by the head coach of the Thunder, Dennis Carpenter. His squad with back-to-back wins against Region 2 foes and a season sweep in the regular season of the Spartans. Let's start with your stellar senior pitcher, Colton Conshock, in 6 innings, no earned runs, and 9 strikeouts. What do you got to say, Coach?
You know, he pitched, like I said in the pregame, he pitched really well last Thursday. We just didn't help him out at all defensively. Today he just knuckled, got through everything, mixed his pitches well. He's throwing a couple different curveballs, just keeping people off balance, and we stepped and made some plays when we needed to. And he had some big strikeouts with runners in scoring position. That helped a lot, too.
Those runners in scoring position coming off the errors, your defense cleaned itself off in the later half of the game, especially Derek Carpenter out at shortstop. He made a terrific double play to double up Owen Zerfus and was trusty all game long after the first couple of innings. Also at the bat with the plate, he had 2 RBI, 3 for 5 day. Rig as well with 2 RBIs. We got to say about your 2 and 4 hitters.
You know, they're doing what they need to. Derek, I got to get him to stay back a little bit. He's ahead of everything. But yeah, they made adjustments. Austin had a tough at bat, but then all of a sudden he comes back the next at bat, sends an opposite field, drives in a couple. So I mean, it's just making adjustments with those guys. And defensively, like I said, we did right the ship as things went going. We started moving our feet a little bit more. That's kind of been a big key that we've been trying to push this last couple weeks in practice, is just being ready pre-pitch, and I think we're getting better with it.
How key was it for your team getting Landon Koenig out of the game? You did score 5 off him, 4 earned, but he did fan 9 in his 3 innings of work. What was it like facing him, and what was it like getting him out of the game?
You know, anytime you're facing somebody like that, and, you know, you got to keep the surface, too. We threw really well, too. We just came out and we got after it right away, and it's kind of been our thing. It's see a fastball and get on it if we can. And we did right from the jump, and that makes it a little bit easier for us to play, like we talked about in our little visit over there. It's like if we get ahead, things are a little bit easier.
You now have a tough one coming up on Thursday. Top of Region 2 team, Mayport CG at Mayport CG. They're 12-4. What do you guys say about them and how you're approaching them?
We're going to approach like we approach anybody else around here, that we just need to come and be ready to play. They've got, depends on who the mound, well, anybody they put on the mound is going to be able to pitch it. And they're going to put the ball in play. They're going to be fundamentally sound. They're going to bunt. They're going to pick off. We need to be more aware on the bases than we were today. But we just need to come out and, like I said, start banging right away.
Coach, anything else you'd like to add?
That's about it. Thanks for having me.
Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck on Thursday. I hope to see you later.
Thank you.
That's Coach Dennis Carpenter of the Hatton Northwood Thunder. His team wins 10-4. We'll take a break on your Steel Seed Chadwick scoreboard. Be right back on yourliveevent.com.
Precision planting of the 2021 crop has started. Everyone at RDK Enterprises wants you to know these items. Call RDK Enterprises for your planter needs. RDK Enterprises has maintenance parts in stock. Call for precision planter support, 701-636-2119. Please have a safe spring. Thank you for choosing RDK Enterprises for your precision planter needs. RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton. PlanterDoc.com. It pays to plant with precision.
TDS Fertilizer and Fertile, 218-945-6021. They're your one-stop shop for all of your agronomic needs. TDS Fertilizer sells 3 different types of corn and soybean brands, both regional and national, also selling dry and liquid fertilizer, all varieties of West-bred wheat, and they also sell chemical. TDS Fertilizer has always been committed to creating new opportunities and higher levels of service for their customers, and they are truly focused on growing with you and your agribusiness.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
Forgot about the mic there. Welcome back to yourliveevent.com. Our postgame report turns on. Hatton Northwood defeats Finley Sharon Page 10-4 under Steel Seed Chadwick scoreboard. And big thanks to Colton Conshock for that. A 6-inning, 9-strikeout day for the stellar senior. Colton, you got pepperoni, sausage, pizza in hand right there. You were pitching pepperoni out there, it seems like. What do you guys say about your day?
It was a really fun day. It was a beautiful day to come play baseball, and we all played very well. I'm just glad I got to pitch today.
We were talking, we were joking off screen with you guys and Finley Sharon Page and the basketball game back in February, double overtime thriller. What's it like competing with guys like Owen Zerfis on the diamond on the basketball court? I just want to get your perspective on that.
It's really fun because I've played against them since like 7th grade. So you really get to know people just by playing them every single year. And two sports every year, you really get to know the people and then maybe make friends. Yeah, it's a great feeling.
And you get bragging rights as
Yeah,
well.
yes.
You had bragging rights both on the hill and batting. You were 2 for 2. You scored a run and an RBI as well. What's it like to help yourself?
It's a great feeling because, you're pitching, and then when you get a hit, it's like, there, I did 2 things at one time, basically.
What do you got to say about this freshman kid, Derek Carpenter?
Yeah, he's a stud. He's been playing ups ever since he was like 6th grade because I was a freshman and he was coming to our high school practices. He's really great. He's really improved. He used to be like a weird, like clunky, uncoordinated kid, and now you see him, you can't even tell.
You couldn't tell right there at that double play he had on Owen Zerfis on that line out from Satcham. Absolutely stellar play from him. Out in the infield, you as well, hitting and pitching. Colton, we're going to keep you here when we go off air, but you are Enbridge Energy Player of the Game.
Thank you.
It's just an absolutely outstanding day for you.
Thank
and
you.
a 10-4 victory for your Thunder squad. We'll take a break and come back with our RDK Precision's Enterprise Player of the Game. But our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game is Colton Conshock as his Hatton Northwood Thunder defeat Finley Sharon Page 10-4 on your steel seed Chad Albert scoreboard.
Message from Chad Albert, Steel Seed, working the Spartan territory. Every American farmer works hard. It's a given. At Golden Harvest Seed Company, they believe that seed performance should be a given too. They're rooted in genetics, agronomy, and a service to help you deliver a better performance in each of your fields. Your success is their success. So put Golden Harvest to work for you. Contact Chad Albert, Steel Seed, 701-866-2972.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsborough is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including Delta Dental, United Concordia that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Principal Dental Insurance. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsborough, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com's postgame report. 10-4 your final on your steel seed at Chadwell scoreboard. Hatton Northwood sweeps the regular season series of Finley Sharon Page. Much thanks to Derek Carpenter. Absolutely stellar freshman play, both hitting and out on the diamond in the infield. Derek, your initial thoughts after today's game?
Well, I mean, it wasn't the cleanest win, but it was a good team win altogether.
I'm sure as a shortstop you pride yourself on playing cleanly. I did count 5 errors today, a few boots at short, but you really cleaned it up, especially that double play on Owen Zerfis. What was it like as the game went on? Do you guys feel more adjusted, more at ease?
Well, yeah, when you're playing with a lead like that, it's you can kind of let the shoulders rest and relax out there, so it makes it a lot easier.
What about your day at the plate? 3 for 5, 2 RBIs, a double, and 2 singles. What are you feeling in the batter's box, especially against 2 good pitchers in Landon Koenig and Owen Zerfis?
Well, yeah, they're really good pitchers. I guess I'm just trying to stay through the ball, not hit a home run every time because that doesn't work. Just kind of hit the ball hard every time and hopefully it gets a gap.
I got to say, you're one of the more composed freshmen I've talked to. Who's teaching you up? Who's giving you the ropes of interviews?
I don't know if anyone's necessarily taught me interviews, but my dad's been teaching me to, keep my composure and just stay humble.
Sounds like you got a good head on your shoulders. Your team as well, 2 wins in a row against Region 2 teams, but you're facing the cream of the crop on Thursday with Mayport CG. They're 12-4. You've played them before already, I believe, just recently actually. Looking back on, if I can find it. No, I cannot, but you have played them already. You've played Hillsborough, Central Valley 3 times now. Now you're facing Mayport CG for the 2nd time. How can you make adjustments this time around?
Well, you see what they do in the field and at the plate and who's got what approach. So the pitchers can adjust, fielders can, shift around in the infield and outfield based on where the guys have been hitting the ball. So it's a little bit of an advantage. And with the pitching and hitting, if they throw the same guys a couple times, you get to see who's got what pitch and where it goes.
Derek, anything else like to add?
Nope.
Congrats to you, my guy. You're our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game for your performance out in the infield and at the plate. Good luck Thursday, and thank you for taking the time.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Of course, have a safe trip home. And thanks to Derek Carpenter for taking the time. He is our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. Recapping things here on YourLiveEvent.com, our post-game show. Colton Conshock was our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Is absolutely sensational day from Conshock to nab our Enbridge Player of the Game honors. This work has begun to replace Line 3, and keeping everyone safe is Enbridge's top priority. Robust COVID-19 safety rules have been established for Enbridge employees because we want everyone home safe. Learn more by visiting enbridge.com/line3.us. Colton Conshock, all of the energy and then some provided to today's ball game. And Derek Carpenter, RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game as well. If we can find our, for our little, there we are. The sunlight blocking my unit laptop. Derek Carpenter, our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game with his solid 3 for 5 day, 2 RBIs, a double poked to the left center field gap, and a 10-4 victory for his Thunder squad. Precise as always with the bat and his glove. He's our Enbridge RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. Enbridge Energy Player of the Game is Colton Conshock. Back to RDK Enterprises. Thinking about upgrading your planter? Visit RDK Enterprises at the locations in Hillsboro and Drayton, North Dakota to learn about available rebates and financing. RDK Enterprises planner.com. So the JV game gets underway here in Frost Field in Hope, North Dakota. We'll take one more break and wrap things up for one final time on our postgame show. Hatton Northwood 10, Finley Sharon Page 4 on your Steel Seat at Chad Edwards scoreboard.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow. We now have 9 locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackel, Streeter, Judd, and Harvey. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Let's run through our final stats of the game. Starting off with Finley Sharon Page, Landon Koenig pitched 3 innings, struck out 9, walked 4, and gave up 4 earned runs, 1 unearned. Owen Zerfus, 4 innings pitched, 1 strikeout, 4 walks, 1 unearned, and 4 earned. Batting-wise, Zerfus went 1 for 3, scored 2 runs. Liam Satcham, 1 for 3 day. Landon Koenig went 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Braden Mitchell 0 for 3 on the day. Blake Jacobson 0 for 3. Dylan Reamer in his place as a pinch hitter 0 for 1. Ryan Sweet 0 for 3 with 2 errors to reach on base and a run scored. Grant Irie went 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a hit by pitch. He scored 1 run. Bryce Juliuson with a 2 for 3 day with 2 of the 5 hits for Finley Sharon Page. And Hayden Hushka rounds it out with a 3 strikeout day and finishes 0 for 3. The Spartans go 4 runs off of 5 hits. And we'll tally up the errors here in a second. And later on in our recap, written story and video. For Hatton Northwood at Colton Conshock, pitches 6 innings, strikes out 9, walks nobody, hits 1, and gives up 2 unearned. Grant Mundahl in relief in the 7th with 1 inning pitched, strikes out 2, walks 1, hits 1, and 2 earned runs. Mundahl batted 0 for 1 with 2 runs scored, walked a staggering 4 times. Derek Carpenter batted 3 for 5, our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game with 1 run scored and 2 RBIs. Colton Conshock 2 for 2 with 1 run, 1 RBI. Austin Rigg with a 2-for-4 day with 1 run and 3 RBIs. Fabian Carlillo with a 1-for-4 outing. Michael Steinbrink with a 1-for-4 day as well. Over 4 goes Teddy Petrick. Carson Bodine finishes over 3. Hunter Tweet goes 1-for-3. And Preston Bodine in a pinch hit situation, after Tweet came back into the game. Reached on a walk. Officially for Hatton Northwood, 10 runs off of 10 hits and 5 errors. Nonetheless, they find a way to beat the Spartans by 6, 10-4. On your still seat at Chad or scoreboard one more time, 701-866-2972. Please give Chad your business. Next time out, business-wise for both squads, Hatton Northwood, as we've mentioned, takes on Mayport CG this Thursday at 4:30 p.m. at Mayport CG. The Patriots are 12-4. A good game between two Region 2 giants. The Thunder now advanced to 7-4, have won 2 in a row, are 2-1 on the road and 5-3 in Region 2. Finley Chernow Page drops 1 after winning yesterday, are now 6-8, finished 4-3 at home in their final home game of the season, and are 2-5 in Region 2. Next time out for the Spartans, they head to Larimore on Thursday, a 1-10 squad. The Polar Bears are at 4:30 p.m. once again at Larimore. Catch today's written story recap on rnjbroadcasting.com later on tonight and in the morning, and also check out our video recap of this game on our YouTube page at Your Live Event and our Twitter page at Your Live Event 1. Once again, your final score, Hatton Northwood 10, Finley Chernow Page 4. For everyone watching at home, thank you for joining me on this journey. I am Derek Zimmerman Geyer. This one is in the books, and have a terrific rest of your Tuesday night.